everyone. Oh, let me move this slightly and then do that, and that should be a bit better. Hello, hope you're all well. I was finishing what I was eating because I was like, oh no, I need to eat before stream, otherwise I'm going to be flagging very quick. I'm going to be like, ah, I'm starving. So I had to quickly eat something. Oh, I did. Abs was first today. Brownie point for Abs on the table. So congratulations, Abs. I should really start actually keeping track of points, because I can't lie, I don't. So I don't actually know who has points and who has the most points. So maybe I should start actually making like a tally every stream, so that we actually know who's been first the most. I feel like that would make it a bit more worthwhile, right? Because currently I don't actually keep track, which is probably really bad of me, isn't it? To be honest. Leaderboard would be cool, I can set it up. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I think that's a good plan. And I ate a cookie because I had my lunch earlier, obviously, but I needed a little something. But yeah, point for Abs. I hope you're all well. Let me quickly say hi to everyone. My chat won't go fully up, so if I miss anyone, I'm sorry. But welcome in, Simon, hope you're well. Hello, Terry, welcome in, hope you're well. Hello, Lisa, welcome in, hope you're well. Hello, Kibby, welcome in, hope you are well. Hello, Scribble, welcome in, hope you are. Hello, Rhonda, welcome in, hope you are well. Hello, Chill, welcome in, hope you're well. Hello, Fora, welcome in, hope you're well. Hello, Riley, welcome in, hope you're well. Hello, Holly, welcome in, hope you are well. Hello, Gabby, welcome in, hope you're well. Hello, Kat, welcome in, hope you are well. Hello, Abfab, welcome in, hope you're well. Hello, Softy, welcome in, hope you're well. Ziggy, welcome in, hope you're well. Have I got everyone? I think I have. I think I got everyone. I think. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. My chat's all like weird for some reason on Stream Elements. It's like not showing everything. But I think I got everyone. If not, I apologise. It wasn't intentional. Hello, happy Wednesday. Final Wednesday before the update. Very exciting stuff. I have been on the game because I went out at about 2:30. So it was after reset, so I did go on the game and check my results and put some screenshots of the premium shop in Discord for those of you who obviously couldn't like see the shop because you were at work or whatever. So I did pop that in there for you earlier, so I have seen it and all that good stuff, and I'm sure a lot of you have by now anyway as well, because obviously reset was a couple hours ago. But obviously we'll still play for a little bit, do some prep, maybe get some decorating done. I want to get my veil finished, so that could be the plan today, to be honest. And maybe stocking up on the last few eggs before the event ends, because I gave all my eggs to Softy so he can make stuff for his dream snap. So I currently have like no eggs. I have some pink ones, I think, and that's it. So I need to collect some eggs, you know. Hello, Hannah, welcome in, hope you're well. Thank you very much, that's very, very kind, and thank you so much for subscribing. And welcome in, hope you're good. I'm making a maze and was wondering if you'd like to compete in a maze with a couple of other creating companies. I'd love to, Chill. That sounds right up my street. Let me just close my door because people are coming home and it's loud. I'm back, sorry. Someone came home and then I had to let a dog out. It was all kicking off. But yeah, I'd love to, Chill. And also, hi boys, and welcome in. Hope you're well. Enjoy your lurk and work. Hope work goes fit for ya. Although you tried robbing me, which is crazy. True. That is true. I did. I figured out a date soon. No worries, let me know. Let me know, and I would love to join in. Oh, Discord showing. We're not doing stream review yet. We will be doing stream review today though, just so you know. Just so you know. You can just see me in Softy's DMs. There we go, I've closed it. I was finishing the new Dream Snaps. Ooh, how did it go? Hope it went well. I enjoyed this week, so it was actually really, really fun. Half day followed by a massage. It's a hard life. Hoisin, honestly, I love that for you. I love that for you. That sounds great. Yeah, you have been leaked, Softy. Not the DMs. Luckily, there's nothing important in there. Which is lucky, because we were looking at, because as some of you know, me and Softy are moving in together at some point this year, before Bean comes. So we were like currently filling out something for a place that we liked. So luckily, I don't think I caught any of that information, on stream, so it's fine. We'd already got past that point. Right, nothing in this Scrooge. I will check my other ones, just in case. Hi Mel, hope you're good. I was here 3 hours ago and the video popped up from last week, not the stream. The video I commented on that. Said, I think you were live. The problem is you guys are so determined to be first that you are ready for the stream at my normal time. But the issue is obviously this week, which I do apologise for, this week is a proper up in the air week, because I was busy all day Monday, busy all day yesterday, which actually I got back a lot later than expected, which is why I didn't end up streaming. Today I knew I'd be back, but obviously not in time for reset. So I'm glad I managed to squeeze the stream in. Tomorrow I'm busy. And then Friday is my first like proper day off, like not doing anything. So it is one of those weeks that's really, really hectic. I'm quite glad it's fallen this week though, rather than next week. Next week I'm pretty much free all week for the most part, until the weekend. So that bodes better for the update and everything. So it worked out in that sense. Why are we having a tantrum? Is it because Pumbaa's following you? Is that the issue here? Right, nothing in this Scrooge, as per usual. Last one's the veil one. Last one's the veil. It was fun, gave him a little twist. Ooh, I love that. I love doing that in Dream Snaps, because it's like, you can actually make it more unique than just following, you know, the prompt. Yeah, he smells. Exactly. He's like, this guy stinks. Get him away from me. The issue is I can't help him, because Pumbaa does smell. But I'm not helping Donald with that problem. That's not up to me. If you streamed every day, then we'd be scolding you for not having an outside life. It's okay to be busy. True. But this week I was looking at my week and I was like, oh God, when do I schedule streams in? And obviously I don't tend to stream later in the evening my time, purely because obviously everyone's home, so it's just like kind of manic in my house anyway. And then obviously Softy's home from work by that point, so obviously he's then about, so I kind of prefer doing my usual times. But this week I knew it wouldn't be possible. Got 2 cute things in here, but I have both of them. I wish someone could come and get this, but because it's the veil shop I can't invite you. But I've got the cute little book bed, but annoyingly I already have it. I think the only things I'm honestly missing now from the veil shop is one of the archways and then 2 of the pergolas. I think that's it. I think, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, no, this week's been a bit manic, so I do apologise, but I'll squeeze them in when I can squeeze them in. Luckily Friday I knew would be fine, so yeah, I think I just need a red one of these, don't I? I think that's all I need. Hi Lisa. Any advice? I would say don't try and like fit to a mold, or not a mold, but you know what I mean, like don't try and do the same thing as other content creators that you watch and you enjoy. Like, don't try and do the exact same as them, because at the end of the day, like, doing your own thing that you enjoy and you want to do and doing it in your own way is more fulfilling than trying to like keep up with trends or do similar videos that you see other content creators doing, because it's like you're doing it for the reason of, you enjoy their content, so you want to make your own version of it, but it never is as fulfilling as doing things that make you happy and make you like feel creative or whatever. So I'd say just try and like, obviously taking inspiration from other content creators in the sense of like, you know, look up to how they do things or how they speak or whatever, but when it comes to actual content, it's never that fulfilling if you're kind of like fitting a blueprint of what they do, you know? That's how I feel about it, I guess. It's never as fulfilling that way. Right. I'm going to give the veil a good clean up, I think is my plan first. It's going to be a bit of a chill one. It's not going to be a super long stream. We're just going to chill for like an hour or two. I want to get my veil done before next week. So that's probably going to be our focus today, realistically. Because I really want to get it finished and sorted before I'm busy with update madness, you know? Hi Christina, hope you're well. Hope you good. Love that bed, it's so cute, isn't it? I wish you could come get it, but because it's Simba, that's really creepy, Simba, I can't lie to you. The way it echoed, no thanks. Hi Brainsy, hope you're well. No, it's not me. It's not me. Sorry. I don't know who that is. It's not me. I've been really enjoying it. I love that. I love that. That's honestly the best way to be. Like, obviously taking inspo in the sense of like, you know which creators you enjoy watching and, you know, how they kind of structure stuff. But when it comes to like your actual ideas and stuff, it's so much more fulfilling to come up with things that are like unique or you want to do. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a lot more fulfilling in general. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That is honestly the most important part, is enjoying it. Because if you don't enjoy it, then there's no point, honestly. It won't fulfill you. Struggling to wear out the Spotify down? No! That's not good. I don't blame you for struggling. Because that is not good when you're trying to focus, is it? Rubbish. I would sing you a song to pretend to be Spotify for you, but no one's ears deserve to have to hear that, to be honest with you. No one's ears deserve to go through listening to me try and sing a song. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Shush, Mel. Can I? Oh, I can go in this way. Nice. Hi, Rafi. Got a cheerleading fit on? Absolutely not. That sounds like something I never want to witness, to be honest with you, Softie. That sounds like something I never, ever want to see. My work's off from being at work. Though I won't like. Oh, trust me, I understand that. It's, yeah. Between, like, recording stuff and editing or doing streams and being sat down for a long time, by the end of stream I have to like have a little walk around because I'm like, this is not this is not comfortable anymore. Unless I got like a super comfy chair, which I don't have. I think that would probably solve my issues, but until then I know the feeling. Honestly. Right, this one's clean. Also, I decided, I did say it on last stream, but I didn't actually show you. I decided I am going to put Mulan and, like, obviously the buildings that go with her theme into this section of Mythopia. Because we were going to put it in the forest, but I then decided, actually, I feel like they'll actually look really cute here, and there's quite a lot of space, and I also needed something to put here. So it kind of worked. So we'll be building that at some point. Probably the end of this week, honestly, or the start of next week. Because I think I want to get it done, you know? Get a beanbag chair. But that's the problem, my desk is too high. How am I gonna play? if I had like, if I played on Switch or played like on controller, I would 100% do that because I could stream and sit on the beanbag and play. Do you know what I mean? It would kind of work. But on PC, it's not gonna. It would just be, I don't even know how I do it. But it sounds great and comfortable, to be honest. Yeah, the premium shop's nice and cheap. Softy will sing to you. He always does. If anyone ever needs someone to sing for them, ask Softy, not me. Unless it's a nursery rhyme, I don't want to be involved. But Softy loves singing for people, so just ask him. Right, this courtyard's clear, which means we can now go up to this section. I've got to go all the way over to Hades' bit to vacuum, which is a bit rubbish. But that's fine. And we also need to clear this bit. But a beanbag chair does sound really tempting, I have to be honest. Stack 3 on top of each other. Okay, that actually may work. You're onto something there. You really are onto something. 3 beanbags stopped on top of each other like Princess and the Pea might work. Hi, Hokogo. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Oh, I can't pick up this flower. What can I eat? I can eat the mushrooms. Got literally nothing in premium shop. I only got the I actually haven't looked at it yet. I have obviously earlier, but not on stream. I only needed this, which was like 1,000, right? So that is all I bought this week, which actually I should probably equip. It's cute, but I wish it came with the bee stuff. It makes no sense to me that it didn't, but we have it now, you know. But everything else I had. Because in there this week, you've got the training level bundle. This was from the lovely Monsters Star Path, which comes with the Laugh Canister palette, the Monsters Inc. coffee machine, the green vending machine, the cycloptic monster door, which the eye moves. It's really quite creepy. And then the hypnotic stone floor, which has got like the Monsters Inc. logo on it. Cute if you want some more Monsters Inc. stuff. I never really use any of them. The only one I actually use a lot is the coffee machine. To make like a coffee, you know, coffee shop or whatever. And then you've got the Monsters Inc. door ensemble. This outfit's actually really cute. I just never tend to put it on. I kind of forget we have it. Really cute though. It's actually a really nice outfit. And then the Celia hair is obviously very cool. It moves. The only thing with the Celia hair though is you can't like wear obviously hats and stuff with it. So if you're trying to maximize tags on a Dream Snap, it's not a great hair to use. But it's kind of cool. And then obviously the other one, which I know is going to be a lot of people will be getting, if they didn't obviously have it originally, which is the Lovely Monsters Valentine's clothing. So you've got the knitted cardigan. I love this. I need this in real life, like right now. It's so cute. The crisscross your heart top, again, adorable. I remember when these first came out, I was obsessed. I think we all were, to be honest. Then the braided floral updo, which is very, very cute. I also quite like it with a hat. It looks quite pretty. And then you've got the pink bow tie and suspenders shirt. And then also the blush option, which has got like hearts on your cheeks. I don't use this very often though, because it's like you have to have the blush really dark for it to show up. So I don't tend to. Yeah, they should have included it with the bee outfit. Exactly. Saving up for next week, so you skipped it. I respect that. I respect that. Hi Jamie, welcome in, hope you're well. Hope you're good. I want that monster stuff, I don't think it's worth it. I would say this bundle is worth it. The most worth it. This bundle's okay. If you like Monsters Inc., you'll like it a lot, but it's okay. It's just okay. And then this one is kind of cute, but I picked this Valentine's one over the Monsters Inc. one. Jamie, thank you so much for the tier 1 membership. I appreciate that. Enjoy your access to the emotes as well as members only live streams. Sometimes videos go up early for members as well, and there is also a members role in Discord if you are in the Discord. If you are, just put something in general chat, let us know, and then we can obviously give you the role, and then you can have access to the channel in there for members. But thank you so much, I appreciate that. They could have easily done a Winnie the Pooh one, but they knew people would buy them. Exactly. I think they knew they'd get the moonstones out of it. I bought the Valentine's Day clothes. I wasn't around for that stop off. I love it. Yeah, I'd say if you miss these, I highly recommend. Especially the ones I use the most is the cardigan and the top. But the hair is also cute. It's well worth it, I would say. This is the most worth it for me in the shop this week if you don't have them. Nothing for me this week unless it's saying recommended. True, recommended might get you. True. But I literally only got the honey one because then in the limited time deals is the birds. I already had them. And then the Kingdom of Corona trio set, which is the sink, the wardrobe, and the clock, which I also have. And then obviously my recommended's always the same. Like these two are always in my recommended because they want me to buy them. I refuse. I don't want this because it's literally just the face paint. I don't need it. And then it's their machine bundle, which I just do not see the point in buying. So they should have given us the honey one a few weeks earlier, 100%. I just don't understand why it didn't come with the Winnie the Pooh bee outfit stuff. It made no sense. But I guess we got it now, so that's cool. But I feel like they should have left maybe like a house skin or something for this week. And then put the honey wand with that like spring stuff, you know? But I bought it anyway. It's only 1,000 and it's really cute. And it would look cute with the bee outfit, so I don't mind too much. It was a bit weird. Recommended forgot me last week. I had 4 house skins. Yeah, I remember you were struggling. You were struggling. On the beach of the water, so they splash about in the water. That's really cute. But yeah, that's what's in the shop. I only literally spent 1,000. I got 4K on my Dream Snap, so I've got a good 16.7 ready for next Wednesday. Which I'm really hoping this time. I say this every update. I'm really hoping there's a bundle. Because we haven't had a bundle in so long. This was literally like last summer, last autumn. I think it was last summer's one, wasn't it? Because it was Tiana's. And I don't know why they've just not done bundles. It's very, very strange. So I'm praying we get a bundle. Like praying. We get either like an Alice bundle or a fairy themed bundle. Something cute. You know? Manifesting an Alice bundle, exactly. Yeah, the Monster House would have fit, 100%. That's what I thought it would be. I'm surprised they did all the houses so early. Tiana bundle with her green dress, exactly. Or even like her blue one would be cute, like her pale blue one. But yeah, I'm surprised we haven't had a bundle in a while, so I'm hoping we'll get a bundle. Obviously it's 4K, so it's always going to be expensive, but I just love a good bundle, and I'm a bit sad that we haven't had one for so long. I don't know why, because I feel like they're very popular, so I don't know why. Hi Dee Dee, welcome in, hope you're good. Revenge next week got 4K again, but one of the houses I'd saved and pinned. I see. That makes sense. Because I feel like when the update comes, you're going to want to pin stuff. I did my Dream Snap last night. To be fair, it's probably one of those ones you could probably do quite quick, right? Got 1.2 on my Dream Snap. I thought it was one of the best I'd done, and only got, I threw things together about thinking. The thing is those times I feel like it was a very competitive week. So I am surprised you got 1.2, but I feel like that is still a great result because I know the spring theme was very competitive, because obviously when I was voting, I saw so many gorgeous ones. I feel like it was one that was really competitive. So that may be why. Hi Trisha, welcome in. Hope you're well. Hope you've been good. And then obviously Dream Snap, which I've obviously seen. But it's Daisy's fashion runway, just in case anyone hasn't seen it. It is a decor one though, so Daisy don't need your help decorating a magnificent runway for her next fashion show. Set the stage with exquisite decor and create the style showcase of your dreams. To be honest, I am going to obviously do it because I always do the Dream Snaps, but I'm not going to put in as much effort, let's say. Purely because before an update, the last thing on my mind is Dream Snap. I'm too busy thinking about the update. Plus also the theme's kind of, you know, not the best, but also not bad. I don't think it's a bad theme. So I will do it. But There were so many point submissions this week. Made voting a little harder. Exactly. I feel like this week was really tough. Easter one is too, based on today's voting, lots of good ones out there. Yeah, I think the spring one and the Easter one are very competitive compared to some of the ones we'd had previously, which definitely a lot of people hadn't even bothered doing. Like the April Fool's one, there was barely any. And then when you voted, it was like you'd find one good one every like 10 minutes. So I feel like these ones have been more competitive. The challenge looks fun. It does look good. It does look good. I feel like they have been better recently with Dream Snap themes. Because we went through a point, didn't we? Like the tail end of last year where they kept repeating stuff and they kept doing like these really weird ones. And I feel like because we all started complaining and being like, you need to do better Dream Snap prompts, I think they've actually kind of put more effort into it, to be honest. So I'm not going to complain, you know. I was super happy with my results. Ranked 335, my best rank take. Amazing. That's so good, Ari. Congratulations. I actually already have an idea for this theme and I think I like it, so I'm probably going to do mine in a few hours. Cute. I'm going to have a little brainstorm and I'll probably do mine on Friday because that's when I tend to do them. But I have to have a little brainstorm. I think it might have to be an indoor one, which, as you guys know, I'm not an indoor Dream Snap person. But, to be fair, now we can obviously like change the rooms and stuff. I might feel differently. Because if I did like a long thin room and made it kind of look like a runway like hall, I might prefer that. Because I actually haven't really played with that yet. I haven't really done much indoor decorating or Dream Snaps or anything. All the recent Dream Snaps I've done outside, so I'm actually feeling it today. I love that. I'm scared to look at my socks now. You've got this, Abs. I know you have. I know you got it. Right, I'm going to do these with Wally and collect some eggs before this ends. I do have all the stuff crafted and all the stuff obviously unlocked, but I want to make sure I have, you know, eggs stocked up if I ever need them throughout the year, because I did donate mine to Softy. So I know I need to stock up. To be fair, I've got quite a lot of pink ones, I think. It's more so the other colours. So at least if I stock some up, it means if I ever do need them throughout the year, it's not like I'm sat there going, oh, I can't do this because I don't have the eggs. So, because I've done that in events before and then I've been like, oh, I can't craft stuff because I don't have the event items, and then it just becomes a bit of a pain, doesn't it? Right, let me clear this bit because the vacuum doesn't reach it, which is really annoying. That's also really annoying. Can I have this, please? Thanks. Oh, I have no room for it. Is there anything I can eat? There we go. Thank you. Right, let's head back to my house, put all this stuff away, and then we'll go on an egg hunt. That'll be our plan, I think. That'll be my plan, because I've got to start getting stuff sorted. Got to get stuff prepared. I want to get my veil done by next week. I've got to crack on, because I've got like 3 different sections in the veil to do. They were meant to be done by now, and they are not, so I've got to sort it out. Long room will work good. I wonder how easy it'll be to photograph. That's the issue, isn't it? Maybe I just have a little play around with it, see how I feel. I mean, worst case scenario, if I hate doing it indoors, I'll just do it outside. I think I could probably make it work outside, but I just feel like when there's a theme that works indoors, I like to at least attempt to do it indoors, you know? Whereas usually I just go straight for outdoors because I feel more comfortable doing outdoor Dream Snaps. It's more in my comfort zone. But you know, we've always got to figure out different things to do, you know. I'm so frustrated that I can't open my wells. I heard about that bug. I'm so sad to hear that you have got it. I heard briefly about, I was watching Press's stream the other night, and I briefly heard about, there's like a bug where if you haven't opened certain wells Are you joking? There's a bug. If you haven't opened certain wells in the Vale, you can't open them or something. I don't know if it's specific wells or what it is. But I'm sure that'll get fixed on Wednesday. If they're aware of it, it will get fixed on Wednesday. If you do an outside one, there's a training bridge from I think it would make a great runway. Yeah. Oh, true. That's true. I mean, what are the odds? I think it's my day. I literally stopped mid-sentence and just gasped. I think it may be my day, guys. What are the odds that I got the orange one in my chest? Scrooge may hate me, but the Dream Snap chest doesn't. That's how I feel. Everything in random storage at the moment? Yeah, definitely get it sorted, Rafi. It's really satisfying. Hi, Sis6. Welcome and hope you're good. Thank you, Softy. I never get new stuff in a chest. It's my day, I think. I fear it may be my day. I'm not going to take it for granted, because when does that ever happen? To me, never. Never. Well, we got to find somewhere to put that now. Maybe we'll swap one out for it. Yippee! Now I just need the red one. I need the red pergola and the red archway. So they're the only two I need. You're missing that one too? I feel bad now. I'm sorry. Okay. These go in here because Softy didn't need them. I've only got pink. I need all the other colours. So that's going to have to be a plan. Oh, thank you, Kibby. I was about to say. Let me put these away, Softy, and then I will pin the like goal. Thank you for hitting the like goal so quickly. I appreciate that. And I will pin the new one for you, Softy, before I forget. And thank you so much for doing it for me. I appreciate that. Thank you. There you go. I've pinned it for you. Thank you. Thank you. Didn't mean to yell it. Yeah, Kibby's just yelling at everyone. Imagine, Brain's here. I wouldn't have that if I were you. Kibby shouting at you. That's not on. Right, let me go sell this stuff so that I know I've done it. And then we got to search for some eggs. The most annoying part, though, is I'm going to have to do the bunny quest with Wally, which means I'm going to have to try and find them in my plaza, which you guys know has not been easy. I'll do it because it's worth it. But it's not easy. It's quite stressful, honestly. Yell at me all you want. She did give you the answer, to be fair. It was just very aggressive. It was the correct answer, and it was helpful, but it was a little bit aggressive. Right. Is Wally about? He's up here. Where is he? He's over here by the river. Hello. Hi, cutie. Let's start both of them because one is easy and one is a bit more annoying. Right, let me go make you your flower thing because that's really easy. True, Kibby is a loud person in general, so it's not out of the ordinary that she'd shout. To be honest, because she is a very loud person. Welcome back, Chill. Ooh, a snack. Enjoy. Eggs, please. Thank you. Thank you, Wally. Right, let's go and find these bunnies. We should be able to find them pretty easily because they tend to spawn in the same place. It's annoying because I have to obviously move buildings. But like, see this one here always spawns here. So all I have to do really is delete that and get the rabbit and then I'll put it back. There's also usually one here, isn't there? Which means I just do this and then I do that. Now the question is, where are the other three? Because I can't actually remember. There's one here. Oh, here they are. Nice, that was simple. Okay, perfect. Because usually I have to move more, but actually it worked out this time. Wally, I got them all. Would you like them? Here you go. Wally must have so many bunnies by now. Lady once at work said, how can I help you? She said, wow, you're loud. I was like, thanks, how can I help you? She was probably like, oh, you're a bit loud. Kibby wouldn't be Kibby without the volume. True. Very true. You'd never lose Kibby in a crowd. No chance. You'd never get lost because you just hear Kibby shout your name like, where are you? It'd be great. Everyone would be kept track of because Kibby would be able to shout her way through a crowd. It'd be perfect. Right, Jumbo's can go back in its little spot. There we go. Right, we've got our eggs from that. Let's go and do our blue eggs from the biomes, and then we'll go and do some purple ones. And then maybe after that we'll do some building. And then we'll, you know, keep going round and round and round. You know? I got robbed by the dream snap bug and I don't know what to do. I sent help request myself and her back. I worked for hours on that snap. It was one of my best ones. No, Charlotte. I didn't even know there was a dream snap bug. Does it just not reward you? Is that what the bug is? Like it just doesn't reward you, or it doesn't log that you've submitted, or just because I've never had it personally, so I'm not actually sure what the specific one is, but hopefully, because you've obviously sent in a thing, they can sort it out for you. Hopefully. It might take some time, but hopefully they can help you out with that, Charlotte, because that sucks. Anyone else's Toy Story realm invisible? No. I mean, I haven't checked it today, so when I go there, I'll be able to tell you. I got a sofa made from books in my dream snap chest. Cute. Love that. That's one of the veil ones. I love that. It's really cute. My laugh is louder than my voice. Oh, 100%. I'd hear your laugh from miles away. The mum in the friend group, but also the clown, but also the nerd. I'm definitely the mum. I always have been. Like, even when I was a teenager and, like, my friends would be out and they'd all be, like, drunk, I would be the one who would be like, right, everyone, follow me. We're going this way. Like, I would keep everyone safe. It's just kind of in my nature. I didn't choose that life. It chose me, you know? Right, we've got 3 there. I'm going to leave the night thorns up here because this isn't a biome I'm going to be doing any point soon. So I might as well leave it. Let's go to realms and get some purples. Oh, it doesn't log the submission. Okay, thank you, Lisa, for telling me. Hopefully they can get that sorted, because that is rubbish. I think I'd cry if that happened to me, especially if it was a submission that I was really happy with. I just think that would be so sad. So hopefully that can get sorted, because that does not sound good. And if it's an... Oh my goodness, there's so many eggs in here. And if that's an ongoing issue with lots of people, they need to get that fixed ASAP. Because that is not good at all. Not good at all. I wonder if it's maybe affecting certain platforms more than others, or if it's just more of a random, like it kind of just happens at random, you know? States haven't submitted, but you can still clearly check your submission. It's so strange. I see. So you can see that you've submitted it, but it's not registering the fact that you have. Right. I see what the issue is. That sucks. Hopefully, though, that because they can see that you have submitted something, hopefully it's something that's pretty easy to fix, and let's hope that in the next update next week they've looked at that if it's an ongoing issue for a lot of people, because that's not good at all, especially if you've done something you're really proud of as well, like spent hours on. I just think that would be so disappointing. Right, I don't think there's any purple ones in here. I think this is empty. Went on a trip with my friend, carried my bags for me and drove me around, so maybe I'm the brat of the group. Maybe you're the child. And they're like, come on, let's go. I'll help. I have a bunch of furniture in Toy Story that disappeared, so there was just a bunch of floating books. I have that too, Becca. So my realm isn't invisible, Brainser, just to answer your question. But I have this too, if this is the one you mean. I also have this floating thing of books. I'm not sure what's happened to it. It's like floating, and then the thing that's meant to be on top of it is also invisible. So let's grab my 12k moonstones, 2 secs. Right. Do you let me know, Softy, how many you get? I actually want to know. But yeah, I have it too. Everything's just slowly disappearing in here. It's very strange. It's a very, very strange thing to keep happening in here. I rarely get eggs in here, so I don't know if there'll even be one. I've literally had like 2 in this whole event that have spawned in here. So the question is, will I actually have any in here? Probably not. They all were like all in the Lion King realm, apparently. No, none in here. I had none in here and none in Moana. Surely Beauty and the Beast is going to be full. Seem to affect anyone randomly. Sadly, Game Offer won't give stones or compensation. Even proof is said it sucks and so unfair. Hopefully then, in the patch notes for next week's update, hopefully that will be on the list. I'm sure it probably will be, because Dream Snaps is such a big feature in the game. They can't just ignore that it's happening. I'd be surprised if they do. And yeah, I think it'd be unfair if they do, because it's rubbish. That shouldn't be happening. Really sucks. The only thing I've heard they do is give you 300, and I need those meetings for the update, which is why I put in so much effort. And 300 isn't going to come close. Stop, that makes me want to cry. That makes me so sad. If that happened to me, I would be devastated. And I have Moonstone, so... And even then, it's like, it's the fact you put the effort in to do the Dream Snaps and you spend the time doing it. And especially if you come up with something you're really proud of, to get nothing back from that is just so rubbish. So rubbish. So I'm hopefully, because there's been a lot of people having that same issue, they'll fix it in the update. If not, I'll be very shocked, because if it's affecting a lot of people, it needs to be fixed. Because that is not good at all. Right, any eggs in here? I hate running around this maze. It makes me all confused every time. Anything in here? Anything from the trolley? I don't think there's any more out here, actually. I think we might have them all. Nice. I either have them all, or someone will then go, Kira, you've missed one. Which is usually what happens. They're like, oh, you've run past it. You've missed half of the stuff. And I'll be like, oh, oopsies. And then use my pen by the time I get on. Why is it just not opening something? Okay. Last one. How many have I got so far? 7. So I should at least get, like, hopefully 3 more in here. That would be the hope. Sometimes I do get less than 10 though. So I'm not going to put too many hopes on it. But I would preferably like at least 3 more. I also need to eat something. There we go. Eggs, please. Is there any up here? I can see one. Nice. I'm going to check by this tree again, because last time I missed one. I remember missing it. I think Lisa, was it you, Lisa, who was like, go back to the tree? I feel like it was you. You're like, go back to the tree, you've missed one. And I was like, oh, I didn't even see it. I'm terrible. That's changed lighting in realms. Honestly, I beg. Because running around outdoors in the Beauty and the Beast realm and it's pitch black, not a fan. But to be fair, after the event, I'm not going to be going in that realm. Unless, you know, there's an update and there's characters in it. Apart from that, there's literally no reason for me to go in there. So, you know. But I would love to be able to, because it really does annoy me. Okay, I don't think there's actually any more. Which is a bit rubbish, to be honest with you. Let me just check out here, just in case. 1.2k softie, that's good. What do you mean? Considering you didn't have, like, much Easter stuff, I think that's good. You have to remember you didn't have, like, half of the stuff you needed. Right, 8 eggs. I'll take it, but... I'll take it. I think I'm the only one who has no problem with the Beauty and the Beast lighting. Oh, I hate it. Indoors, it's fine. When you're running around in the maze, not good. Oh, it was the spring one. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's actually really sad, because I really liked your spring one. So I see why you're disappointed, actually. I understand now, Softie. I understand. Because your spring one, I actually really liked your spring one. I feel like you got robbed a little bit there. I think you got a little bit robbed. Egg! Oh no, that's a flower. Sorry, don't mind me. That never happened. I'm watching. Okay, good. I'm not convinced we're actually receiving 10 eggs. Sometimes I do. But to be honest with you, the majority of the time I get 7 or 8. And then I'll get the odd run where I get 10. It's not consistently 10 for me. And, like, I know for a fact most of the time I'm not missing any. Sometimes I do, but that's just, you know, that's just what happened. Right, let me craft some of these just so I can stock up on yellow. Let me do 20, because blue's obviously easy to get. Whereas yellow isn't as easy to get, obviously. So, am I going to be doing this biome within the next couple of days? Not really. How many do I need? 20 things. I might as well use this then. How is a man supposed to get a lightsaber with 1.2k? The lightsaber will be less than 1.2k. If I was going to guess. It'll be around that amount. It'll be like 1,000 or 1.2. Imagine what the Starpath house will look like. A giant flower, giant teacup, giant hat. Give me anything giant that's normally small. I feel like it would be something like a giant teacup if I was going to guess. I would think it will be something like a giant teacup. Because I think a giant hat would be too... would basically be what the Mad Hatter will be in, right? If he comes to the valley at some point. Mad Hatter's house, realistically, in my opinion, will be a big hat. So I feel like a big teacup, though, sounds right. To be honest. I need to, like, have a brainstorm of what might be coming. I just got 9 because I've never done it in these 2 weeks. That's actually not too bad, to be honest. You got 4K viewers? Love that. Softie's going to be moody about it now for the rest of the day, which honestly I understand, because I feel like you definitely deserved higher than 1.2 for your dreams now. Also, in case anyone was curious, I showed Softie the dev like trailer basically about the update coming, and obviously he was really excited about like all the Alice stuff and the Star Path and stuff. He was like, oh, it looks really cool, blah 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 blah. But honestly, the excitement that man let out when he saw the Star Wars stuff was hilarious. And don't get me wrong, Softie's not a big Star Wars fan at all, but the thought of him having a lightsaber and having the R2-D2 was like the most exciting thing for him out of that whole thing, which I understand, because Softie's a very like sci-fi futuristic kind of person. Like I feel like he'll love when we get things like Big Hero 6 and stuff. That'll be like his thing. But it was just so funny because he literally like inhaled all the oxygen when he saw it. We need to convince Nick to play DDV because of the Star Wars rotation. True. I don't know if that would be enough to convince him, though. I feel like we'd need a character to convince him. Next time I speak to him, I'll see if I can convince him. I think there'll be a May 4th bundle because the Star Wars lighting together, but May 4th is a Sunday. I think it's going to come the week before. by what Courtney said in the video, which I don't actually know. What is the week before? Would it be, it wouldn't be update, would it? No, it would be the week after, so it'd be the 30th. I think it will come on the 30th, because she said like ahead of May 4th. So I think on the 30th, so the second week, we'll get the Star Wars stuff. 2 minutes. Because you had 300 last night? No, Riley, that is great. I've never seen Star Wars, but I'm trying to see more masculine clothing. True. I do feel like, though, it shouldn't take something like Star Wars coming to the game to give people masculine clothing. Because let's be real, there's going to be some people who want to wear masculine clothing, but want it to be fairy core. So, like, the fairy star path, there's going to be some people who want trousers of that and, like, suit jackets of that. Not just dresses. But to be fair, the Alice clothing items in the Star Path does have a female, quote unquote, air quotes, a dress version and a more masculine version, which is like the Mad Hatter costume, right? So it that gives me hope that they've done, you know, an outfit for different people, basically. So that makes me happy, because that is my biggest pet peeve at the moment when it comes to Star Paths, is when they just completely ignore everyone's opinions and just put dresses and skirts, and like the Oasis one that just finished, the clothing was horrific. Not because it was ugly or it was bad clothing at all. Like, the clothing's cute, but there's literally no alternative options for people. There's literally a crop top, a skirt, a pair of heels, a like handbag, and some sandals, and then some like 2 pieces of jewelry. That's it. Like, it's just not fair. DDV was like, this one's for the boys. I just think I personally don't have a huge problem with Star Wars being in DDV. If someone said to me, would you want Star Wars characters, I'd say in the future, yes. Right now, no, because we have so many, like, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna give me Darth Vader before you give me Snow White or Cinderella or like all these iconic Disney characters, if you're gonna give me like Star Wars or Marvel before then, that's when I'm gonna be a bit like maybe not. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like when it comes to Star Wars buildings, premium shop items and stuff like that, I have zero issue, because at the end of the day, the premium shop is optional. No one is forcing you to buy everything in the premium shop. It's your choice. If you buy the Star Wars stuff in the premium shop, or you don't, that's your choice to do that. Now, don't get me wrong, if you're someone who, like me, who's like a completionist and wants everything in the game, it can be a bit annoying, because you're like, oh, I don't really want to buy that. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. Whereas when it comes to things like characters coming or Star Paths is when it gets a bit more complicated, because it's like, if you imagine if they did a whole Star Path that was Star Wars themed, people would be like, maybe not. Do you know what I mean? You'd have obviously a minority of people who would be like, that's incredible, that sounds great, but there would be a loud majority who would be like, maybe not. So I think when it comes to the premium shop, I have zero issue, because it's optional content. So the people who love Star Wars will be happy, and the people who don't like Star Wars have no reason to be annoyed, because they don't have to buy it. If anything, it would be a cheap week for you if you don't want that stuff. You can log into the premium shop on the 30th and go, oh, there's literally one thing in here that's not Star Wars, so I'll buy that, and everything else I will not buy, and I will save myself thousands of moonstones because I don't want the Star Wars stuff. I just don't feel like, I feel like if anything, I'd be happy. I'd be like, oh, I can save money. That's great. Because let's be real, like, saving moonstones is everyone's favourite thing. So, Phantom was in the video the other day, was similar to the... Yeah, it was similar to the one you posted, I thought that. Should raise a GoFundMe so I can afford the premium rights, because that's more important than people needing food and house joke. Honestly, I like the content getting, but I'm good with that. Though I won't pay for a DLC or anything I don't want to realm. Exactly, that's what I mean. It's like, it's optional. Stitch in a Yoda dream, so I'll be very cute. Don't worry, Holly, I hope it's okay and you get it done. I didn't care when The Sims brought Star Wars, and I don't care on TDV is thankfully I'll save moons. But exactly, Jamie. Like, I have so many of The Sims expansion packs and game packs and stuff, but I had no interest in ever buying the Star Wars one because I know I won't use it. So I just didn't buy it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't buy it because I was like, I don't need that content. So I just feel like if people just think about it that way, they're like, I don't need this and I don't want this, so therefore I'm not going to get it. Then why? There's no need to complain. Do you know what I mean? Because there is going to be people out there who are going to play this game, especially like younger people who are going to play this game and they're going to be like, oh my god, I love Star Wars, this is the best thing ever. And that makes me happy because it's like there is going to be people out there who are going to love it. Just because I don't isn't a reason to take it away from them. Like, just because I personally don't like Star Wars, or I do, but I personally don't want Star Wars right now, doesn't mean that so-and-so who loves Star Wars should miss out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think it's not all about me, you know? It's not all about us, it's all about everyone. And like, this update coming up is probably like my dream update, but for other people, they're gonna be like, this looks awful, or isn't my kind of thing. So it's like, right, I think for pathing in here, I might put pathway under it. And we can do it like that, maybe. I'm not sure. Although, to be fair, I do need to be careful with item limit, actually. Because I've got a few more biomes to do, and I've got a really high item limit. So, actually, let's scrap that, and we'll do actual path. Because I think I can make actual path integrate a bit better. Like, I can kind of figure it out easier, I think. What path, though? Maybe this one would be good. My premium shop this week was all repeats, which I'm grateful because it will give me time. So officers starting before Star Wars in the update. Exactly. It's literally perfect. Hi Naomi, hope you're well. I want the Star Wars house skin. The thing is, I love the house skin. I think the house skin's so cool. Like, I literally looked at it and was like, I don't even care that it's Star Wars. I think it's such a cool looking house skin. And I thought about it and I was like, actually, I could put it in Eternity Isle and it would look really cool. So I'm more than happy to get the house skin, to be honest. I think I'm probably going to get the house skin and R2-D2. I think they're the ones I'm most interested in. I don't think I'll bother with the outfit just because I don't see myself ever using it. And I don't think I'll bother with the lightsaber, depending on how much it costs. But I just don't see myself using the lightsaber. The R2-D2 is absolutely adorable and I must have it. Like, he's so cute. And the thought of like having R2-D2 out and then having like Wooly hanging out with me and they're just both like zooming around just sounds so cute. And the house skin's just cool looking. So I personally don't have any issue, and that's probably what I'll be getting. I don't think I'll bother with the outfit. That's the only bit that the outfit and the lightsaber I'm a bit like meh. I don't see myself using them. So does that mean you'll be okay with me wanting Muppets? I'm fine with you wanting Muppets, Joe. I just don't want Muppets. I have zero issue with people wanting Muppets. I hope we all know that. You guys wanting Muppets is your own choice. Is your own choice, and I'm more than happy for you to want Muppets. I just personally don't, because I don't like it. But if you want them, go for it. If that's what makes you happy, then I'm happy, you know? Because there's going to be characters that I want that you guys probably don't want. Or there's going to be Star Path themes that I want that you guys don't want. Not like, we're not all the same, you know? I think there's definitely obviously some fan favourites that a lot of people want because, you know, we all agree on the fact of them coming would be great. But apart from that, I just don't think it's a big deal, you know? I think it'd be a different conversation if it was characters. Do you know what I mean? Can't please everyone all the time. Exactly. I bought the Sim Star Wars patches for the curved bar. Honestly, Charlotte, I respect it. Because I even had that debate in my head. There was a couple of items in it. I was like, oh, these are kind of cool. And then I looked at it and went, I can't. Because to be fair, there are a lot of game packs that I don't even have that I would love. Like, I'd love the magic one. Don't have it. And obviously the new expansion pass, like the new expansion pack, I don't have. So the Star Wars one's not my priority. On the lightsaber outfit in R2. R2's just too cute. Saber I'll probably pin for later. That's true. You can pin, yeah. That's very true. Muppets would be the only way to get Hollywood Star Path. My dream Star Path. See, a Hollywood Star Path I'd be so down for. I'd love that. Or like a Universal Studios kind of themed Star Path would be incredible. Or like more of like a movie theme to kind of go with like Oswald, like an Oswaldy theme would be incredible. Like actually amazing. Right, I need to figure out a pathway up to here. Honestly, I feel like this might need to move just because it's very small here. And getting the pathway up here is going to be a bit of a challenge. So I need to, you know, map it out effectively. Maybe we go in there and then back out here and we do it more like so. And I kind of stagger it. I just like to, rather than do like a straight path, I like to kind of curve it, and then I'll use foliage to, you know, blend it, because it looks obviously a bit weird when there's no foliage around it. But if I do like fences or bushes or whatever, it makes these like little cuts in it look a little bit less odd. And then maybe up to the houses I'll use the wooden path, just because obviously I can't angle the path at the moment. Like once we've got curved pathing, it'll be fine because I can just curve the path up to their houses, but for now I can't. So I might have to do it with the planks, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Doesn't really bother me, to be honest. Hi Jay. Hiya. We missed you. We missed you, Jay. I hope you had the best time. We missed ya. If anyone didn't know, Jay's been on holiday, which is rude in my opinion. Imagine being on holiday. How dare you? We're all jealous. But like, I feel like, oh, do you know what I wish I could do with Mirabelle's what I did with hers in the meadow. So when I had Mirabelle's in the meadow, I made a path out of all different like pathways, and it looked really cute, but the issue is I can't because it's diagonal. Rubbish. If we get curved pathways anytime soon, I can change it. But for now, I can't, so it's fine. We'll cross that bridge, you know. If and when we get it. We never know, we might get curved pathways on Wednesday. That would be the dream, you know? But for now, this will work. I need stars for my Walk of Fame that I'm making. See, that would be incredible. A Walk of Fame, like, star would be so cool. Imagine, like, we got a couple stars and it had different characters on it. Like, we had one that said Mickey Mouse. We had one that said, like, Walt Disney. Or we had, like, different ones. That would be really cool. I'd love that. I'm always down about 10 away from having a full small chest plus an extra stat, so I know what's in that storage chest. I have none. Purely because I gave them to Softy. Because he didn't have any. So I don't actually... I have quite a lot of pink. But the other colours I'm low on. So I'm currently trying to grind the event up until it ends. To get as many as I can before it ends. Just so that if I need to craft any more stuff over the next year, I'm not running out, you know? Tentacle woman has infested Jay's innocent mind. No, Jay loves her. What do you mean? She's Jay's favourite is Ursula. Right, I'm going to do my usual trick. I'm going to start putting out furniture that I think will work for this little town. And maybe I'll put the furniture for each, like, area. So, like, any Encanto furniture will go here. You know, Tiana's stuff, blah, 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 blah. Just so I can map it in. But I'm kind of happy with how it's looking so far. Kind of goes nicely next to the little Toontown area. So, I kind of like it. We'll see. 7. Leave him alone. He's not done nothing to you. I feel like these would be quite cute around these buildings. I think they kind of fit the beachy theme, don't they? Maybe not this one. This one might not work, but I think that one does. And also, I could include a pergola somewhere because this one's yellow. So it does go with Mythopia. So that could be quite cute, like here maybe. So that's food for thought. We'll have to see. Because, like, how cute would that be in, like, the garden of Mirabelle's house or something? That's a question mark. It's a maybe. It might not work, but we'll see, you know? Let's do our usual. Scroll through everything. Pick out what we want to use. Hope for the best, you know? I feel like the rugs could also work with Mirabelle's. Because I kind of always tend to give her, like, a washing line and stuff. Why Dreamlight amusements getting more and more scarce? Because we spend them all. We have spending issues. We have issues with spending, you know? Outside Tiana should be easy because I can just do her tables with, like, bits of food on it. Eric's, I guess I've got, like, the statue and maybe some, like, barrels and stuff would look quite cute. These obviously are going to work with Mirabelle because obviously they go. There's a tentacle woman. That is Shane. Also, hi Shane, hope you are. There is a tentacle woman. Softie has beef with her. I've got these as well, but do these work? Do these work on the floor? Oh, they do. Maybe with Tiana's these would look cute. Like, imagine a little border around Tiana's, kind of like that. Obviously not exactly. I like that. I like that idea. I like it. I like it. Right. What else we got? I've also got this, but I don't know if that would really fit anywhere. I guess it could go here, though. Where's the opening? There it is. That would be quite cute in there, maybe. We've got these. I definitely need to buy more of them, though, because I feel like these could be nice in the corners. So, I definitely need to buy more, though. Because I am low. I am low. Each item in the account. All the tasks, love that. I have a couple hundred each and I'm all items crafted, so I'm not even worried about how many I give the next few days. See, I was like that, and then I gave them to Softie, and then I was like, okay, maybe I need more. Maybe I need to actually get some more, because I've now given them all away. Which is fine. I'm fine with that. Got these as well that could be quite cute, maybe with either Tiana's or Mirabelle's. I'm kind of just trying to piece together objects, to be honest with you. That's my plan. Because there's so much I could use. Even that gazebo would look quite cute. Where's the opening? Which one do we think? I think maybe this one actually is cuter because it goes with the water. We'll go with that one. If I think differently, I can just change it at another point. Right. These are more Lion King kind of stuff, which I'm not too interested in because they don't really go with any of this. The flower stuff we'll do at another point. This I always use as like her washing line. I just think it goes well with her house because it's very bright. I like it. That goes well with this vibe. These are Tiana themed. So let's put maybe a frog. Maybe that rug would be cute. What else have we got that's Tiana's? Do I have any of her tables, or have I used them all? That would be cute because we could put some Crocs in it. I like that idea. We do have her tables. Lovely stuff. There we go. We can put some of those out. So it's like if people come around, she can entertain, you know? She can have friends around. These are quite good for the Eric theme because they go with his vibe. Also, we have that would look nice in his garden because it's the right theme, as well as the carriage. I like that. Yeah, any trees in the bind? I don't know, I go away and come back to eat something by Softy sounds about right. It does, honestly. That sounds like Softy. We need expansion tours, true. Well, if anyone has a completed expansion, maybe we can do some. Because mine will be done soon. Mine will be done soon. How's the bean treating you? She's living her best life, to be honest with you, I think. She just has been chilling, to be honest. I have an appointment tomorrow, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can like listen to her, like listen to the heartbeat and stuff, because obviously I haven't seen her in ages, and I still have to wait another month before I can, like, before I have my next scan, which just feels like 8 months when actually it's a month. The other night I was like, it's just been ages, I don't like it. It's just the not knowing is like horrible, but obviously as far as I'm aware she's just chilling. But I'm hoping I can at least tomorrow at my appointment be like, can I just, you know, maybe hear something just so I can like chill out. Apart from that, she's been fine. Apart from my bump getting bigger and not fitting in some of my clothes. Apart from that, fine. Because I've got like a proper bump now, so it's funny to like get dressed and be like, oh wait, and I can like see the bump. It's very strange. It's a very strange situation. But apart from that, she's been good. Let's put Tiana should have an outside area with an outdoor stove, also could go. True, that'd be cute. That is true. She bump him. She is bump him. She bump him. Like when I go out now, my family and stuff are like, oh yeah, you got a bump. I'm like, I know. I see it every day. I'm like, I can see it. Trust me, it's fine. I can see it every day. Which is very, very funny, but apart from that though, she's not really done anything of note. You know, like I don't feel as ill anymore. She just chills out. Vibes, you know? I keep poking to be like, can you move or something? I'm like, can you move or something? Because I'm like impatient, and then I'm like, nah, I just need to let her live her life, to be honest. Jane, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. I appreciate that. If you got gifted a membership by Shane and you are here, please say thank you. You didn't need to do that though, but thank you, Shane. Thank y'all. I'm for Cheshire Cat stream. I'm going in my backyard. Speak me the definition of chaos together. I was going to say, you and Cheshire Cat seem like a good duo. I do feel like it's a bit sad though that it seems like it's going to take a few weeks to get him. Like the way they worded it in the thing makes it sound like it's going to take a bit of time to unlock him, which makes me a little bit sad. But at least we get Alice straight away, you know? I'd be more annoyed if it was the other way around, I have to be honest. If we got him straight away and we had to wait for Alice, I think I would have been more annoyed. So, it's not too bad, you know? Not too bad. The only thing I enjoyed about being high risk my son, I got to see him every week on scan. That's the thing, is like, so once I have my, because mine is technically it's technically classed as high risk, but not like that much. So once I've had my 20-week scan, which is obviously in like just under a month, I'll get to have a scan every month, up until obviously she's born, which is great, because obviously most people, you get one at 20 weeks and then the next one will be like 36 weeks, whereas I will get one every month. So once I've got past that, I'll be like, this is great, because I can go in every month and I know I can like have a scan every month. So I'm not complaining, because obviously that will be great. But obviously at the moment I'm just like, I've got to wait gotta wait another month, which just feels longer than it actually is, you know. You have to kind of like distract yourself, so then you forget how long it is, like it actually feels. But you know, it's not too bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. I mean, my teen girl squad, he has to be. He has to be. At least you're pronouncing Cheshire Cat correctly, not in the video. Yeah, the Americans say Cheshire, don't they? They say Cheshire Cat, which I find so strange. But I guess it's just the way they pronounce it. But I'm like, it's not Cheshire, it's Cheshire. Like an ear on your head, Cheshire. But yeah, they said it Cheshire, didn't they? And I was like, it's not quite right, but it's fine. So it's fine, we just won't talk about it. You just gotta pray Alice doesn't have like a voice line and then says Cheshire, because I'll be like, no. No thank you, that's not right. But I doubt it. I doubt she would. Don't think so. If I always say didn't need to do that, we all know, but one day, honestly. Didn't need to do that. Hi Sean, hope you're well. I'm glad you're here and I hope you've been good. Welcome in. Right, that's going with Mirabelle's. Oh, I got rid of a tree. Rubbish. What else have we got that works with these houses? A cart might be kind of cool. I want this one to be more like rustic and this one obviously to be a bit more fancy. Like, even the map table could be quite good with Eric's house. Maybe. Do I not have his statue? Or maybe I've gone past it. And like that in the water behind could be really cute to go with that theme. Kind of like the idea of that. It works, I think. What else have we got? Don't think there's much else, honestly. Well, I'm going to start with Mirabelle's bit anyway, which I know I'm going to need to add a bunch of foliage for. So I'm not too fussed about furniture for her because I feel like a lot of it's going to be foliage based. So I'm not actually too worried about that, to be honest with you. I feel like a well could be quite good, maybe over here. We'll see. Right. Any final bits? I mean, having a table with food on would be quite rubbish. Not rubbish. It could be quite cute. Because I used to have that, so maybe we bring that back. Maybe. Hi, Weasley. Nice to see you. Hope you've been good. I saw Cheshire Cat. Yeah, Cheshire. Or Cheshire. One of the two. Cheshire or Cheshire is fine, I think. I think Cheshire sounds more northern. Yeah, Cheshire sounds... I think Softie would probably say it like Cheshire. I always say Cheshire. But I think either of them are accurate. It's better than Cheshire, because it's not Cheshire. Sorry, Americans, but it is not called Cheshire Cat. At all. I have to be honest with you. It's not right. Yeah, I'm going to start with Mirabelle and Tiana's, I think. And then we'll do these two after, just because these ones I'm not as confident with what I'm doing yet. I think I might need to, like, craft some stuff and tweak and change things, you know? But I feel like with Mirabelle and Tiana's, it would work. You know? Don't worry, Ollie. Don't worry if you're busy. It's absolutely fine. Do not worry. Do not worry at all. They were the Southern American accent. I can't say any different. Cheshire heavy on the ire part. That doesn't shock me, Kibby. Talking Americanisms always intrigued me how brutal say my name, Lisa, but Americans say Liza. Yeah. I've always said Lisa. I don't know why. I feel like that's just how I read it. Cries in American. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not judging you for it. I'm just, you know, politely notifying you that you're wrong. That you're wrong. That's all. I promise I'm not judging. But it's not Cheshire. Did they actually ever say his name in the film? They must do, right? And what do they say it as? Do they say it as Cheshire or do they say it as Cheshire? I'm curious. When we watch later, I'll be thinking about it the whole time. Like, which one is it? Right, I think we do this side as the table. And we do it as like a floral theme. Maybe we do these at the ends. Could be quite cute. And then these here. I kind of love that. Oh, I hate that that chair doesn't work though. I mean, I could do it staggered. Doesn't bother me too much, to be honest. That's cute. I like that. And then, which one do we want? Do we want trellis or hedge? I think hedge looks kind of cute. I hate that the hedges don't join. Like, I'm sorry, whoever came up with that. Minus 10 points. I hate it. Right, I think we have the table here. Like that. Also, I know that that's not Encanto. I just like that the colours match. Maybe like this. And then we have... maybe we have the line this side and we don't have the pergola. We have this as more of like just a natural like garden space with the wash basket and stuff. Like that. And then maybe we have the rugs like there. I think that's kind of cute looking. Okay, let me do actually this. That's better. And then that I'm going to move because that's not for Mirabelle's area. Back here we have like the bird thing. And then round by the sides of the house we'll have the flowers. And then maybe close up we have these. Like that. This table we don't really need because we've got the Madrigal one. So we'll leave that. Maybe we have that underneath this stuff. And then we'll have the bike out the front, maybe? I think that's kind of cute. I like the idea of her having, like, floral themes. Like plant pots and flowers and stuff. I just think it fits her vibe. Is Bean's middle name going to be on toast? Of course. Of course it is. If I say the full name, I say it like the British city, but I usually just say Chess. I think that's what Alice called him in the live ones. I think she did, didn't she? I'm not sure. But yeah, Bean's middle name is going to be on toast. Or Beans on jacket potato. Yeah, it's Liza with a Z, not with S. That would be Lisa. Yeah. Imagine we actually called Bean Bean. We are. Duh. This is the thing. Everyone thinks we're just calling her Bean as a nickname. Like, her actual name is going to be Bean. Duh. How do I want to display this? Maybe like that? But yeah, no, Bean's name is actually going to be Bean. Like, forever. And that's a fact. Then have your own little runner bean, for goodness sake. Politely notifying you that you were wrong. I'll be using this from now on. I'm just politely, you know, just letting you know that you are in fact wrong. And that I'm right. Right, I kind of like how that looks. I do think the path needs to be more like that, just so it's not as bendy. And then now I think we can add bushes and stuff. Because I feel like her area is mainly consisting of florals. Like, I feel like these under the paths could be kind of cute, maybe for some little accents, just like randomly kind of dotted. We don't want too many because we don't want it to be like overwhelming, but just some little ones like that's quite cute. Do we have... They're in trees still, aren't they? Because they haven't fixed the categories, which drives me mad. But ones like this are quite good to bulk it. And then maybe one like behind here, and then we'll have a tree. I want to be able to like bulk it out without it being too busy. Oh, pink could also be quite cute. Kind of goes with the theme, maybe. A red could be quite nice as well, actually, like back here. And then we'll put a short one in front. I kind of like that. Maybe not that short. Maybe more like this. Or actually, this one's probably the best. There we go. That's cute. And then we'll do that. I think that works. Baked potato, I've never seen that before. Yeah, exactly. It's a unique name. I'm going for like a celebrity name, so she's going to be called Bean on Jacket Potato. Beans on Baked Potato. That's going to be it. I mean, you do have Princess Bean Does in China, not in China sequel, the Netflix show. True. Hello everyone, welcome to the Baked Bean DDB chat. Imagine I take like obviously time off when I'm like having her, and then I come back with a post like, hi guys, I want you to meet Bean. And she's actually called Bean. That would be top tier, honestly. I might do it just for fun. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll tell you guys her name once she's here, and then I have her and I'm like, oh yeah, this is Bean. You guys are like, no, but what's like her actual name? I'll be like, Bean. Her name is Bean. Her name's not Bean. We know her name and it's not Bean. But I'm debating maybe changing it now because Bean does sound quite cool. He's pronounced Z and America's pronounced it Z. That makes them say things different. Yeah, we say Z. And they say Z. A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Yeah. Honey baked ham for Easter. Ooh. That sounds great. And I don't even like ham. But that sounds good. I think the unofficial name is Bean for sure. Oh, yeah. She's known as Bean. I even call her Bean sometimes still. Like, I usually now... Because we're, like, so set in stone with her name. And our family knows her name. Obviously, more likely now we call her her actual name. But there is the odd occasion where I'll call her Bean. It's very, like, very often I'll call her Bean. Because it's, like, her unofficial name. What I call her most at the moment that I've noticed is I'll say her first name and then I'll put Bear after it. So I'll call her blank Bear all the time. I don't know why. It's just become a habit. When I talk to her and I'm like, that's not actually her name. Well, it is, but it's the bear part isn't. The bear part is not part of her name. But for some reason it's just become a habit. Let's put one of these here. And then maybe we also have some of these. Oh, some of these floral ones as well would look cute. I don't want too much going on, but I do want it to be quite pretty. Maybe not that, because that doesn't really help us on the pathway front, does it? This one does, though. And then maybe like one of... Wait, maybe like one of these here. one of these here, and then that will be the entrance bit. And that can go on the edge there. Cute. Okay, I think Mirabelle's is getting there. It just needs, obviously, the sides done. I don't actually know what I want to do about this part because this is very open. Do I want to do more... I don't know if I want to do more foliage or if I want to go for trellis. Because I feel like trellis could work quite well. You know? We were taught though Bean is very cute name. I call my friend Bean Beanie because I thought it would be a cute nickname to call them. I don't know why we came up with Bean. I don't know how it really happened. I've got 2 dogs in my room. Yeah, I don't know where Bean came from, to be honest. My mum called it Nugget. She was like, how's Nugget? And then when she realised that we were calling her Bean, she changed. She was originally calling her Nugget. I don't really know how it happened. And you'd end up in quarantine. Honestly, me too. Right, I can't stroke both of you. I haven't got enough hands. I'm sorry. They absolutely love British culture, so now I'm going to call them beans on toast. Honestly, do it. I think they'll love it. Right, maybe we go for... I don't really want to, like, block these pillars, though. But also, if I do it here, it's way too close. You know what I mean? It isn't going to work. So unless I do that, maybe, just to, like... keep the trellis theme going a bit. Can I not? I was hoping I could like do that. There we go. And then this can be floral and trees and stuff. Let's save it so it doesn't go. Thanks, Fora. Her name is Sabrina, so I call her Queen Bean. La Marcel Beana. That's a good one. It's been day very much. Look, it's always just left from playing with you. No worries, Mel. Hope it gets less stressful. Appreciate you. Can't get the cheese or jacket potato with cheese and bean slaps. I'm not a huge fan of jacket potato with beans. The dogs want to leave now. I don't know why they get let in, to be honest. You literally come in, fuss around and everything, and then you leave. Hit each other. Oh my god. It's all kicking off. If one's pushed the other, they've run down the stairs. It's all kicking off. My god. Because it was the size of a bean? Is that why? Is that why it happened? I don't know. I officially just finished the Easter event. Love that. Love that. Right. Let's figure out this section. Because I feel like some long grass would have been nice, but we don't have yellowy long grass really. Like, I know we have the sunlit one, but I guess the sunlit one would work actually. Because I'm thinking obviously the beach grass won't. Oh yeah, no, this one would work. Because I'm thinking some like long grass could be quite nice to keep it looking a little bit more overgrown. Which I kind of like the look of when it comes to this house, because this house is very like, what's it called? Busy. I like it to look busy in here. And I feel like the long grass helps with that. So maybe just a few bits like that, just to make it look a little bit busier. Right, let's fill this section up. I do need to be aware of the item limit, but worst case scenario, I'll figure that out. Because I know there's definitely some stuff in the bind that I can get rid of. As in, like, random candles about and, you know, extra foliage that I could probably get rid of and stuff. So I know I can manage it, you know? It's doable. Right, let's have a nice little tertiary one, and then we'll have maybe a flower to block that gap. There we go. I don't need it too close really. Maybe we need something here though, because that's looking a bit gappy, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest with you. There let me do that, and then we'll do that. Jokes! Bean and nuggets. True. Bean and potato smiley faces. Bean is my niece's nickname. Her name is Isabel. We were there. We called her Belle, then Belly, Bean, like JB, and then just Bean. I love that though. I can already feel myself giving her nicknames. Obviously, I can't say them because it says her name, and I want it to be a surprise when I say her name. Plus, also, I know it won't happen, but you know, sometimes you hear those stories from like parents where they have the baby and then they look at the baby and they go, the name doesn't suit you, like the name's just not right. And I'm worried that's gonna happen. So I kind of don't want to, you know, I don't want to like tell people her name and then I have to awkwardly turn around and go, actually, we've changed it. You know what I mean? I doubt it will happen, but you never know, you know? I doubt it, but not yet. Brian, we haven't done it yet. We haven't done it. Need more long grass at the colours of the biomes available. Base game DLC because plus those gold cans I need. Yeah, 100%. For the Expo, I'm not sure if I should be happy or insulted. I mean, Dora is kind of cool. So if it's a Dora reference, I think that's kind of cool. I'd be kind of chuffed with that, to be honest. Right, I think the fountain will be cute here. Also, do I not have the Eric statue before I move on to Tiana's bit? Do I not have that? No. So where have I left that? What bill do I have that in? Because I know you can't buy more of the Eric statue. There's only the one. So I need to find out where I've put that. Because is it in Mythopia maybe? I'll have to have a search. I have it somewhere. Oh, it's in my statue garden. Duh, because it's a statue. Wait, where is he? There he is. Right, I have to put something else there. You can now come over here. What can I put here? I mean, I'll have to just repeat a statue that I've already used, but it's fine. What about this one? I haven't used this one. It's a bit bigger than the Eric one, but, you know. Wait, let me move that. But I know I haven't used this one. There we go. That solved my problem. Cute. It works in the statue garden. Right. This is pretty much done now. I'm kind of happy with Mirabelle's. I need to obviously add food to the table. So maybe we quickly do that and then we'll work on Tiana's. I kind of wanted to put that there, but it's not really working. Maybe here. And then we'll put another big one here. So, you know, keep it looking symmetrical. Right, let's put stuff on the table. And then we'll do Tiana's. Just because then I know I've finished the area completely. Because you know me, I get distracted. And we also need to do an egg run in a minute. So we'll do that in a sec. Can't change the name now. I really don't want to change her name. I think Softie would cry if I like had her and then turn around and went, I can't, like, she needs to change her name. I think Softie would genuinely be devastated. But it does happen. Sometimes you can't help it. Like, you both just look at each other and go, that's not her name. But I think the chances of her name changing are very slim. Like, very, very, very slim. I think she's stuck now. £9 honey baked ham costs $102. Okay, yeah, no, suddenly I don't want that anymore. That sounds really ridiculous. After returning the name stuff I've bought. Right. Shouldn't be buying anything. No buying stuff. Okay, I'm trying to go for the actual meals that make sense. Because they're either from the movie or, you know, that kind of thing. So I've done a couple of them. And also I need to add some drinks as well. Would also be good. Is there anything in main meals that works? The pizzas could be quite nice just because it's fits the kind of dinner vibe. I think bread would be quite nice. When you build, you go with the plans, you just wing it? Oh, I wing it. Wing it. 100%. Well, I planned where the buildings were going. So I had Mirabelle, Tiana, and Eric's houses planned of where they were going. And I knew I obviously wanted to make the houses have their own, obviously, like, character theme. So I wanted them to feel, you know, like each little bit was for those specific characters, because obviously it's an area where the character houses are very different. They're not like all the same theme. So I knew I'd have to do that. But when it comes to actually placing the items, absolutely not. I have no plan at all. I literally just place stuff and hope for the best. And if I'm not sure, I'll just change it, you know? Right, let's do this and then we'll see if there's any drinks we want to include. Not too sure if there'll be anything though that really works. I'm not too fussed about it. It's more drinks, I think. I wish there was a drink category rather than putting them in like random categories, because there's drinks in every single category. Whereas I would love if they added a drinks category, to be honest with you. I think it would make life so much easier. I know a lot of them are obviously in appetizers, but it just really annoys me. I can't lie. It's so annoying. So I got a meeting for this afternoon about changing the office. Big boss, knowing all of us, said specifically, it's nothing bad, no to worry, be anxious. He was like, do not panic, everything's fine. He knows you will do well, that you'd all be like, wait, what's going on? Yeah, it's not public. Not because I don't want you guys to know. I just like the idea of it being a surprise when she's here. I just kind of love that. Because obviously we didn't keep the gender or anything a surprise. So I was like, I want at least one thing that I can keep as like surprise when she's here. Because obviously when she's here, we'll tell you her name, you know? So it was more so for that reason. I just like having something to surprise you with when she's born. Because obviously, nothing else obviously really is, so. What are funeral potatoes? Cheesy funeral potatoes. That sound on Easter? You're having funeral potatoes at Easter? That sounds scary. Happy Easter, we're having a funeral. I know they're probably not like that, but it just sounds funny. You know, it just sounds a bit morbid, let's say. Right, I also want to make sure I can get a candle in the middle of the table. So let me move that there. And then we'll have that there. Yeah. And then we'll put a candle in the middle. Because I think that would look nice. There we go. Right, cute. I'm happy with that. I think that looks very fitting. So I think now we move on to Tiana's, which again will need food for the table, but I'll do it last. Just so I know. I've never heard them. I've never heard of funeral potatoes. Or widow casserole. Interesting. Really, Mona? They're a staple? I wonder what they're like. Oh, true. I could do a list of favourites. That's true. That's true. I never announced my kids' names before. There was people like to steal names. To be fair, if I did tell people her name, and someone actually like was pregnant and stole it, I would be livid. Like, I would genuinely be so angry. Not because, oh, someone's child's got the same name as my child, but because you really looked at it and went, I'm gonna copy. As if your child's name shouldn't be something that's like special and you chose it and you chose it for a reason, or it's sentimental, whatever. Like, our name that we picked isn't a family name. It's not a name that, like, you know, runs in the family or anything. That's her middle name is, but her first name isn't. But it's still, me and Softy specifically picked it, and we both, well, actually what happened was, when I was up at Softy's, when I was like, I basically kind of just found out I was pregnant, we made a list. We both sat there and made a list of boys' names we liked and girls' names we liked. So we both sat there and like Googled names, found names that we'd never heard of. Obviously some of them I already had, like, you know when you're growing up and you're like, oh, I'd love to have a child with this name. So I had some of those, and then there was some that I obviously had found and was like, oh, I really like it. So we sat there for ages and obviously did this list, and then once we'd done it, we went through the list and basically said like yes or no to each other's choices. And then there was 2 girl names that we both agreed on, but one of them, which is the one we've picked, we both like were like, that's it. Like, we just knew, we were like, that's her name. And ever since then we haven't changed it. So the thought of someone else just being like, oh, I like that, I'm gonna take it, is just a bit strange to me. Do you know what I mean? I would find that a bit weird, because I'd be like, well, we picked it because it's like, it was a moment that felt like right and it sounded right to us. So someone else just coming along and being like, oh yeah, I'll have that, it just sounds a bit weird to me. Like, I just don't think I could do that to someone. I just think it would be strange. It's like you're picking a name not because you feel attached to it or you have like a reason to pick it, or it's sentimental or whatever. You're picking it because someone else had it and you liked it, which is fine, but I just personally wouldn't, you know. I just don't think it's me. Someone tells you it's gonna be an afterlife cabbage. That sounds awful. In America, when someone dies, they get brought a boatload of comfort food, starchy, sweet, fattening, savoury, wholesome foods to make you feel better. That's so weird, because I feel like if I was mourning, the last thing I'd want to do is eat. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like most people, when they're mourning, they don't want that. They're the opposite. America does do it different. Most people over the US call them something different, but they always show up at church. Potlucks, especially in Utah. Okay, I see. So, like, that makes sense. I think funeral food over here is just typically like a buffet. Yeah, you just get a buffet. Because most people don't want to eat after a funeral, especially like the family or whatever. I'm going for Rapunzel as my guess. I would love to have called her Rapunzel, but I just don't think I could subject my daughter to that. The only like Disney based name that I've always thought was really cute is Aurora, because you can shorten it to Rory, and Rory was one of the top ones on my boy list names. I've always liked the name Rory, so I feel like having a girl, you could obviously do Aurora and then call them Rory, which I really like, because I wouldn't call my daughter like, I would name her Aurora on her birth certificate, but you would just always call them Rory, wouldn't you? I just don't think I can imagine being like, Aurora. I think I'd be like, no. But Rory, obviously, I really, really like. So, that's the only, like, Disney one we really considered, like, on my list. But apart from that, we didn't really have any Disney ones, to be honest with you, like, in our mind. Surprisingly. You probably would have thought I would have had couple Disney ones, but I actually didn't. I don't know if there were any other Disney ones. I might be forgetting. Softy might remember. No worries, Holly. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you and enjoy what you're going to do. Eat away without needing to fizzy, put with the green tea. Yeah, I understand bringing someone who's mourning meals so they don't have to think about cooking and stuff, because that's the last thing you're going to want to do. So I understand it. Hi Baz, hope you're well. I'm good, thank you. We do always have food at funerals, but typically it's like in a back room for just the family. Right. Oh, we'd have like a buffet. We'd have like a buffet. Who's done what? Own up. Also, that notification is really loud. I need to turn that down. Ow. Who did what? Who's in trouble? Ow, my eardrums. Why is that so loud? I didn't have Alice on my list, no. Only because I've known quite a few Alices in my life. So Alice wasn't one I thought of. Was that you, Fora? Or was it Kibby? I don't trust either of you. It doesn't tell me. Where's the... Wait. Discord will help me. Is it you, Fora? Because you've not put your actual name. So I don't actually know. Suspicious. It was you! Fora, thank you so much for the gifts on the throne wish list. I appreciate you. That also really hurt my eardrums. I jumped out my skin. But Fora, thank you so much for the very generous donation to the baby carrier. Softy's going to be wearing that all the time. That'll be his job. And that's now fully funded, so thank you so much, because now we have that sorted, which is just incredible. And thank you also for getting the like nappy changing bag, or diaper if you're American. Thank you, I appreciate you. That's very, very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wanted to make sure I could say thank you to you. That's why I was like, is it you? Fora is now in the dungeon. Yay! Fora's in the dungeon. Everyone, time to send Fora to the dungeon. It was the Finnish explorer. Right. Hi Jamie, welcome and hope you're well. You got your hot cardigan? I'm so happy for you. You've been talking about that cardigan for so long, Jamie. It makes me so happy. I'm so happy for you. After a funeral, lots of people in the US do like a luncheon. They usually potluck and there's always a funeral. Potatoes, comfort food, and funeral potatoes are the ultimate comfort food. I kind of understand it though, because obviously when you're mourning, the last thing you want to do is have to think, especially if you've got a family or whatever, you don't want to be thinking about like, oh, I've got to find something to cook for dinner and I've got to sort this out and whatever. So it's actually quite nice. In the UK, we don't tend to do that. Like at a funeral, you'll have like a buffet. So it'll basically be like someone will sort out a bunch of like picky foods and you'll just go up, do it yourself. It means the family don't have to worry about like getting anything prepped. It's all done and sorted and that's it. You know what I mean? It's pretty... You tend to just like sort out yourself basically, because obviously the last thing the person that's having to do the funeral wants to do is obviously sort out what people are going to eat and drink and stuff. Like they shouldn't be worried about that. That should be the last thing on their mind. Right. I think Tiana's is looking quite cute. I need to just do the flowers and stuff here. And then obviously the food for the table. And I might put some crocs in here. Don't never bother me anyway. Kibby, can you please make sure Fora is sent to the dungeon? Thank you. I appreciate that. Pink Dungeon Club. It's not a party house. It's a dungeon. You're meant to be sent there because you've done something wrong. In case you're new to the channel, the Pink Dungeon is where people who are way too generous and way too kind get sent when they do something nice for me. Because as much as I do appreciate them, I tell them off because I hate accepting things. I hate accepting nice things. So they get sent to the pink dungeon, which they've named the pink party house, basically. So in case you're confused, that's why they're in the dungeon. You do something wrong, you go to the dungeon. That's the rules. I don't make them. That is just the rules of the game, you know? They know that that's not allowed. And up till this point, Fora was the guard of the dungeon, but now she's in there, so we need a new guard. So if anyone wants to be the guard of the dungeon, let me know. Because every other guard I have, apart from Jay, is betrayed me. So I can't trust my guards, apparently. Right. These, I think, will just be cute to just have some little florals along here. I don't really need anything too crazy. Maybe a little tree could be quite cute too, actually. I kind of like the idea of that. I think maybe this one needs to be a bigger one, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to fit anything. Maybe a little tree here would be cute. Maybe a little tree moment. And then we can put something like that there. A little shrub. You know, something taller. I kind of like that idea. And then we need something small there, but like, what can I use? What can I use? Maybe that, and then a little summer. A little summer. Oh, there we go. There we go. Kibby! I'm not gonna lie, Pink Dungeon sounds like an adults only type nightclub. Honestly, I understand it. It was originally just the dungeon, but then they called it the Pink Party Dungeon. And then it made me think of Pink Pony Club. So it just kind of happened. The only good kind of jail trick. Can I guard? No, because you're in there. And so is Mel. Kibby, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. You don't need to pay dungeon rent. You're always going to be in that dungeon. You're always there. So you don't need to pay rent. It's not a rent type of dungeon. It's a punishment. Okay? Can't I be on parole yet? No! You got a couple more weeks and then maybe you'll get parole. Wait, you guys are paying rent. I'm due freedom soon. True. Couple more weeks, Softie, and maybe you'll get your freedom. Maybe. There's no guarantees at this dungeon. We pick and choose when we want to let you out. Right, I think Tiana's would be cute having some tea. And then also like just some more hearty meals like these would be cute. I'm the matron, you are. Do you know what Jay is? Jay's Miss Trunchable. Not in looks, just in like in the dungeon system. Jay is Miss Trunchable, and I trust him with it. Like I fully trust Jay. Like when Jay was like, I'm going on holiday, my life flashed before my eyes because I was like, what am I gonna do without him? Like I'm tearing up thinking about it. I'm like, what am I gonna do without Miss Trunchable? I can't cope. Can't do it. My hat to fit is done. Ooh, love that. I bet it looks cute. Many my curious my mood sense to speak. True. To be fair, Mel, I'm proud of you for that because it should go on yourself. This is my issue with it. I'm like, guys, please just spend it on yourself. Please, just do things for yourself. Treat yourself to something nice. Buy yourself moonstones. I don't care what it is, but just spend it on you. That makes me happy. I say this to Softie because Softie's like, oh no, I'd rather get you stuff than get me stuff, and I'm like, but I don't want you to do that. I'm like, I want you to get yourself stuff. I'm like, that's literally the complete opposite of the point. But King Magnifico doesn't charge rent, he lets you live for free. That's the thing, I don't charge them rent. They just seem to think that they need to. Oh my god, Kira, this wish list. It's cute, isn't it? There's some cute stuff on there. Soft journey parole when Bean has arrived. Yeah, because I'll be like, come and deal with her screaming all night. Come and deal with her nappy. Come and deal with this. I'll let you off parole. I'll let you out of the dungeon if you can, if you come and help me. That's your criteria. He would anyway, though. Only I'm only messing because he actually just would. What else do I want to put out? Maybe some pasta would be quite cute. It's punishment in the fungeon. True. Oh, hi, Beast. You just absolutely scared the bejeebus out of me. I can't lie. Right. This might actually be enough. Maybe we'll need like 1 or 2 things more, actually. Update news got me thinking about these small chest upgrades. Does that mean we can upgrade the Scrooge vault chest to be think? Ooh, that'll be interesting. I think from what it looked like, it's just the craftable ones. But it could maybe just not show us the other ones, or it might be something they add to over time, which I think's likely. Like, I think they'll probably, you know, add stuff and expand it, but I think for now it's probably just gonna be the craftable ones. But I think either way it's a great addition, because I know a lot of people who've made a lot of small chests and then they've been like, oh, I've got to make all new chests, whereas now you can just upgrade it. I think it's 10 times better. It's such a good, you know, idea. The one word about sushi on Friday and you're gonna get sushi money. I'm like, slushy, please. I actually should order myself one. You say it. Just a more fabulous Miss Trunchbull. True. Miss Trunchbull, if she was on Drag Race, is Jay. Like, you're a bit more, you know, put together than her. Miss Trunchbull with a makeover is more you know? I feel like some Grecian stuff might be cute because it's kind of like Tiana's living here. She's, you know, cooking with their, what's it called? Their, like, foods and stuff. I feel like that's kind of cute. I feel like that's very her. I feel like that kind of makes sense to me. So maybe a couple more. I can't speak for others, but physically can't spend money on myself. It makes me ill. $50 on my niece or nephew, yes, $10 on me. Oh god, please no. Honestly, Mona, the thing is, I completely get it, because I'm the same. I am, Lisa, yeah. I'm going to be doing it in like 10-15 minutes, probably. I'm literally going to finish this area, the Tiana area, and then we're going to do it. And that will be it after that. But yeah, I'm the exact same. Spending money on other people over myself always. And I'm okay with that, honestly. Because I'm like, oh, but this person would really like this. So I must buy it for them. I need one more thing. One more. Let's go for... I want something that kind of makes sense or looks cute. This one's kind of cute. I feel like that kind of works. Right. I can spend money on myself as well, but it brings me great pleasure to use on others. I understand it because I'm the same, but because it's to me, I will fight you, you know? If it was to anyone else, I'd be like, I love that, like, I'm the same. But because it's to me, I'm like, oh, stop it. I'm like, it's fine, you don't need to spend money, it's fine. Right, I think that's sorted. Let's put some Crocs in here. We definitely need the Dapper one. this little guy, and then maybe we do 1 or 2 others. Maybe we do our cute little fruit croc. Do we have another croc that's like skinned? As in like a re-skin, not like a skinned crocodile. Like a fancy schmancy one. I don't know if I do have another croc. Might have to be a normal one, which is fine. Yeah, let's go for the pink one. He's cute. There we go. They can just hang out and live there, you know? Right, let's add some lampposts, and then I think we'll move on to stream review, to be honest. I'm happy to spend money on myself if it's fun stuff. It depends what it is. If I bring a small chest to a large, will it change the visual to a large chest? It changes the visual, Jamie. If you look in the trailer, and you look like underneath where the UI box is, where you can see them upgrading it, you see the chest change. So it will look like a large chest when it's upgraded to a large chest. Because I thought the same thing when I watched the trailer. I was like, is it actually gonna change, or is it gonna just be like looking the same? It's not. It does change it. Right, where can I put these ones? That's slightly wonky, and that's really gonna bother me. I don't like it. Okay. That one's fine, because it's not the same path. One there, and then maybe we'll do one here afterwards as well. Okay, I'm kind of happy with how they're both looking, to be honest. I think I need like a pillar or an archway or something to go here. I might actually craft quickly one of those paper archways, and then we'll, you know, move on to what we were doing. You got 4K. Love that, Rafi. Congrats. The way you read that so much, you sound like a robot. Sorry, I do that sometimes. I get like, I can read it quite quick, so it all just kind of comes out like blah, blah, blah. This one. I'm same as, well, I rage treat myself so much that I've got both in Christmas family in the pot from the last 2 years. That's wild. That is wild. You got to spend that. Treat yourself. Get yourself something nice. That's what I mean. I feel like this would look quite cute. And then maybe if we put the pillars next to it, I obviously need to buy more though. But I feel like that could be kind of cute, and maybe like those would be quite cool. I kind of like that. Right, let's double check everything before we head off. Cute. Cute. I hate how this goes to path, but I can't do anything about it, so. And then we've got Mirabelle's bit, which I think looks quite cute. And then yeah, next time, which will be probably Friday if we get Dream Snap done pretty quick, we'll finish off the rest of this biome. So we'll do Eric's bit and also this bit and then that corner. And then left to do on this map, we have the Mulan bit here, which we'll do at some point. And then we've got the Beanstalk Marshes, and that is literally it until it's done. That is it. I bought myself 5 Easter eggs this year. Honestly, only 5 is terrible. Only 5. Wonderland Fit is done. Love that. Right. I'm going to... Have I got stuff in my pockets? No. Right. I'm going to get Discord ready for stream review. Because we've got to do stream review. Because then in a couple hours, we have got... what's it called? Movie night. If you didn't know, in Discord, we do movie night every Wednesday. It's at 9 PM UK time, so in 2 hours and 5 minutes, specifically. Where we watch a different movie every week. We have been doing it where we've been voting for what movie we want to watch. So we've been watching movies from characters that are already in DDV. But this week we are doing Alice in Wonderland. obviously to prepare for next week. So we're watching the original Alice tonight, and then next week we'll watch the live action. So if you do want to come watch, it'll be in a couple hours, but we'll do stream review first. I'll head off, get some food, do whatever, and then obviously that's in Discord. So if you want to come watch, go for it. Okay, let's get ready in the server. Make sure I've ticked stream review. There we go. Can't believe Coco's already done her fashion runway. I mean, I'm not surprised because it's Coco, but that is crazy stuff. Right, this is obviously for Hoppy Days. This is only if you've used the stream review tag. So if you do want me to look at your Dream Snap every Wednesday, it's only if you've got the stream review tag. If you don't use the stream review tag, I will not be looking at it, just to respect people who don't want to be on stream. And it's just Hoppy Days, it's no others. So I won't be looking at like anyone who's already done this week's, because that'll be done next week. We'll probably do it before the update, just because we'll have time. But we're going to be looking at Hoppy Days, which actually there's quite a lot of this week, so I'm excited to see there's a lot of you who've done it. So I'm excited about that. Hi Coco, I literally just went, I can't believe Coco's already done this week's one. Yes, we're literally about to start, so don't panic. Don't panic. Right, let me move that in. There we go. Perfect. So if we don't get that Alice outfit for Donald, honestly, it'd be great. Mel, when you get home, get yourself a margarita. When's a New Hope movie night? Never. Never. And we're never watching Muppets either. Even if the Muppets characters come to DDV, we're not watching it. So it was the first time I froze characters. It was a game changer. Was it good? Did it work well? I'll look at it after I've done stream, like after stream. But R2-D2's in the game as a companion, not as a character, so it doesn't count. Sorry. Right, let's start. Jamie is first because these were spring, and Coco obviously redid hers. This was Jamie's. I think I like it. So cute. I've actually looked at all of these already. I can't lie, I spoiled it for myself. I spoiled it for myself because I did look at most of them, but it's because there were some incredible ones this week and I really wanted to see. I looked last night, I think, and I wanted to see who had done theirs, and it was so cute. I was like, these are all so cute. Really, Lisa? That makes me sad. This is gorgeous. I love the use of the archway. I was going to use this arch and I didn't, and now I'm a bit sad I didn't. Gorgeous shot. I love how close up everything is at the front. It makes it really look like you kind of like you're hidden away in here. And all the greenery in the back works so well to create this really like cozy little spot. And I love the up balloons. I think that's a really nice touch, having all the up balloons at the back. Very cute, very bright, very Easter. And the little eggs on the floor are just so cute. I just love it. I think it's very spring. And again, I think my favourite part is all the close-up of the like bushes and stuff, because it really does look like you're kind of hidden away and you found a rabbit or something, which I think is very, very cute. I love it. Beautiful. M did an Alice theme, which I'm very, very jealous of. Wanted to do an Alice theme for months, and even though the tags kill my score a little, I could forgive it if it means I can finally do it with an accurate outfit to cosplay Alice. I did debate doing an Alice theme because of how much I love Alice, but I didn't. And looking at M's, it actually made me feel a little bit sad inside, because I was like, oh, I wish I had. Do you know what I mean? This is gorgeous. I mean, I love the mix of the Easter vibes mixed with the Alice vibes. I feel like there's a nice balance of like, M's got all the Eastery stuff quite like close to the foreground, but then has gone for obviously the Alice more in the background, which I think works really, really well. Obviously the table is full of stuff which just looks so cute, but you've also got a lot of Eastery stuff. So I feel like M's managed to do a good mix of the two, whereas I feel like if you'd gone full on Alice with no Easter, I think you maybe would have been a bit more risky, you know? I feel like that would have been a bit more of a risk. Isn't it so cute? Yeah, no, you did great, Jamie. Debate doing ads, but I know we'll have a dream set coming with the update. Yeah, we will at some point. We'll probably have a fairy themed one again for the fairy stuff in the Star Path, and then we'll have an Alice one. Let's be real though, I'm going to be including Alice in like every Dream Snap prompt I do for the next like 6 months. I'll be like, oh, this is space theme, but like Alice can stand with me. But it's fine. But yeah, gorgeous. Made me a little bit sad that I didn't go for Alice, to be honest. Made me a little bit sad, but M smashed it. So I hope it does well because it's gorgeous. Then we got, that was M's spring one. Then we've got Moon Dream. Again, for Hoppy Days. This is so cute. Now, something I thought was actually really, really sweet in this one, which I didn't think of, was using the marshmallows for the sparkles rather than using, obviously, either hidden stuff or using the flowers, because I feel like the marshmallows really actually do fit the Easter theme. And I forgot that these actually sparkle still, which I always find weird that these sparkle but the eggs don't. I know it's because these are tiny, and obviously if they didn't sparkle you wouldn't be able to find them because they're so small. But I'm surprised the eggs and stuff don't as well. So I feel like using the marshmallows was really clever because they fit the Eastery vibe. But it's very, very cute. I think the outfit works really well because it's got that kind of spring theme to it. Daisy looks adorable. Yeah, it's an egg. I was the point to find them exactly, yeah, but still, they're not sparkly. Again, the up balloons work really, really well in here. I think they help a lot with the colours. It's just a very beautifully kind of put together shot, and I love the little butterflies up at the top and how like kind of perfectly they're up there. I just think it's really, really cute. And again, good tags. The tags are high, which is always going to be a benefit. Hi S'mores, hope you're well. Space theme or Alice dresses blue, so let's do it. That's literally going to be my mentality, Coco. Every Dream Snap week I'll be like, Alice will work. Every time. But yeah, gorgeous. And again, like I said, high tags. Very, very cute. I like it a lot. Coco, you did do an original one, but it's not on here anymore, which I actually really liked, but this was your second go of it, right? I loved your original, but this is top tier. And the close-up shot works really, really well. I love how in every Dream Snap for the last like 2 months you've used the rainbows. Every time I see a Dream Snap put up in the Discord, I see the rainbows and I'm like, I bet that's Coco. Because you just love the rainbows, which I completely respect. Yeah, you spiraled her. I knew you were spiraling and you weren't sure. Put R2 with her? Shush. I literally, Ryan, I'm going to get R2. I'm going to get R2 and I'm going to get the house. The outfit in the lightsaber, I'm not interested in. No rainbow this week. Oh my god. Are you feeling okay? You sure you're alright? It's your signature item at this point. This is gorgeous. I think it's so cute. I think the close-up shot works really, really well. The sweet houses I didn't even think of using, but these look great. I feel like it's a good opportunity to use this house skin when this house skin is quite hard to use in Dream Snaps, and I feel like this was the perfect opportunity. Again, the symmetry every week you always get spot on. If anyone knows Coco, Coco always does like a symmetrical shot. And again, it's perfectly symmetrical, which always satisfies my brain. Gorgeous. I think my favourite part, honestly, is that it looks like these hands are coming out from behind you, like from your back. As if there's like a little, like someone's like hidden behind you. I just think it's very cute. But yeah, gorgeous. I mean, you always smash it realistically. Even if you spiraled, it came out great. So 10 out of 10. I love. And the little arms are just cute. Next we've got Fora. We're not shocked. Fora's is beautiful every week. Nobody's surprised. Gorgeous. Again, an outfit with a lot of tags. I've seen a lot of people do the combo of this skirt with this jacket, which honestly works so well. Because I was like, oh, this jacket, I could use it, but I couldn't really think of anything to pair it with. And I didn't even think about this skirt, which made me sad because I saw other people do it and I was like, oh, it actually looks really cute. I was like, oh, the house choice is great. Yeah, gorgeous. I mean, I love, again, a little nod to Alice in the background with the maze. All the different coloured trees just make it feel so vibrant, and again linked to all the furniture. Like the purple matches the table and your hair, obviously the greens match, the yellows, everything. It's just beautiful. The best to hide more tags, yeah, because it's long. Because I'm guessing you've got socks and shorts on, I would assume. It's just so cute. The little seats inside the gazebo literally match colours, so cute. All of the eggs on the floor I love because it like leads into the maze, which I think is really cute. I mean, Minnie just looks cute. Socks and those green leprechaun pants, smart. Very smart. Again, I love the framing of stuff up close. Like the eggs right close, all of these eggs very close. I think that's a great way to frame the shot. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Like there's no notes. I love the little trophy for like winning the egg hunt or whatever. Very cute. Do you know what I feel like would have been perfect for this for her? You know the new Dream style Minnie's getting with the like massive hat? I feel like she would have like been perfect in that. Not to, like this one also is cute because I also use this one because I love the pink with all the Easter stuff. I think it matches perfectly. But her in her little floral one with the massive hat, I feel like for both of our dream snaps would have been really cute. It would have been very, very cute. But yeah, I just love it. All the bunnies around, all the different types of eggs. Like you've got this big egg as well, all the smaller eggs. I didn't even think about using these. Yeah, shovelbed egg is a great shout. I didn't even think about it. Gorgeous. I mean, Forest Dream snaps are always incredible. They always make me sad. Softies! So if you aren't a member, we did a members only stream where Softie made his dream snap, and we were, you know, giving him advice and helping him out. He was a bit what's the word? He was a bit unsure of what he wanted to do at first, but I feel like we gave him a bit of help and advice and he ended up with something really, really cute. Now Softie, I will say, had never done the Easter event. He hadn't been doing the Easter event, so he didn't have eggs. I gave him the eggs that I had, and literally all he had enough to craft was the stool. Well, he basically had was like, I can only pick one thing. So he picked the stool and then obviously used the spare eggs to decorate the floor with. So just bear that in mind. This is kind of very much a dream snap of like, if you haven't been doing the Easter event or you don't have the Easter stuff, can you kind of create an Easter theme regardless of that, basically. But I love the shot he came up with. It was so cute, and like watching him do it and like place every single egg and place all the flowers. He wanted to make sure he got lots of characters in because obviously he wanted it to feel like an Easter egg hunt. And he got like the perfect timing of Minnie like looking at his character and Stitch looking so cute on the chair. Like, look at him. Yeah, the lighting's great. And he honestly put so much thought into it. He put all the characters' houses in. Because he wanted obviously it to be very like busy and be lots of people, and the characters weren't quite going where he wanted them to, but these two just were like perfectly ready for the shot. Like Minnie was looking over at his character, Stitch was obviously sat here looking adorable. Yeah, Softie did this. Softie did it. This is Softie's one. I just love it. I think it's so cute. He wasn't sure about it, but I love it. I think it's very, very cute. considering he didn't have any of the Easter stuff and hadn't been doing the Easter event or anything, I think he did a really good job, to be honest. I love it. And again, the colours are great. Very pretty. I like it. Then we've got Lisa. Kibby. Not sure about this one, but best I could come up with. I love this Dream Snap. This is still good. I was in some position as well because I didn't do much of the event last year and being away for most of it this year. Yeah, I was going to say. I literally just gave Softy the eggs I had, and even then that was not enough. He could literally make one thing, and obviously, understandably, he didn't want to use moonstones to buy the stuff in the premium shop because it's just, he's never going to use it again. So it was pointless, you know. Got some fashion tips from me when we played Dress to Impress. True. This is gorgeous. I love the framing. I love that these trees are so near to the front and you can see the eggs really clearly. All of the eggs on the floor with the sparkles, the little rabbit looking over at the eggs in the basket. So cute. And obviously the up balloons work so well in the back. All the little tables with the treats on, all the trees. I mean, it's just so pretty. Reddit hated the outfit and I had a mare with the balloons. I think the outfit's fine. I don't see anything wrong with the outfit, in my opinion. It goes. The purple literally matches the purple decorations. I don't see anything wrong with it, personally. I think it's a gorgeous shot. Just because you're not wearing the same dress that everyone else wore, or like the same outfit everyone else wore, I think it's great. And you've got loads of tags, which is going to help you more than obviously if you had less tags. So I don't see anything wrong. I think it looks great. And the background is incredible. Let's be real, the voting this week is going to be people looking at the background. It just is. Like, it might be an outfit challenge, but people are going to be looking at this, not at what you're wearing. I can't lie to you. And the framing of this, the symmetry of it, all the balloons in the back, the bright colours, how bright the sky is, outweighs any opinion on the outfit. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. It's gorgeous, and don't let anyone make you feel like it's not. I miss most of mine. I went to Toys. You got it? Oh no. Need to find a style for Dream Set so I can get 4K. You just need to find what works for you and what you enjoy making, and see what works. Like, a lot of people love doing symmetrical shots. Like, if you ever look at Coco's, Coco will always do a symmetrical shot. And like, even this one is, again, very symmetrical, especially at like the back. So a lot of people find that stuff like that, Softy, it makes it easier for them to do dream snaps because they've got the mentality of, well, I'm mirroring my image, so whatever I put on the left of me is going to be the same on the right, which can sometimes make it easier to put a dream snap together, because it's not like you've done one side and then thought, oh, the right hand side's empty and looks weird, because you're using a mirrored effect. So it works well in that sense. So it might be something to just look at, Softy, that might help you a little bit. Not always. Sometimes you might do a symmetrical one and go, no, it's not for me, I don't like it. But it's something to try out and be like, actually, it might make life a bit easier. So it's all about trial and error. But then again, you've got people like Fora who doesn't ever really tend to do symmetrical shots, but finds ways to make both the left and right have elements that your eyes will gravitate to. And have a lot of... Foras always have a very big depth of field. Like, Foras go back quite far. Like, one of my favourite ones Fora's ever done was the movie one, where you made like a kind of Regency-inspired courtyard. And you could see that it was like a full-on... You know, it went back. And it had such a big depth of field that it just instantly caught your attention. But then at the same time, you see a symmetrical shot like this would grab my attention instantly because it's symmetrical. But then Fora's one having so much depth and so much like put into it to create this like world, again, would just as much grab my attention. So it's not like there's really a rule book of what to go by, because, you know, everyone sees things differently. I think my main thing I'd say is just always make sure the lighting's good, your character can be seen, obviously if it's an outfit challenge, and the picture is easy to view, which is why I don't tend to do shots at night time. But even then you can still kind of tweak the lighting, and make sure you're really thinking about, you know, like framing at the front and things at the back, and having that depth, I think, is the most important thing. Yeah, and no negative space. Exactly, Jamie. I agree. Not too busy, but busy enough that there's no gaps and it's not like just stuff thrown out. But also not too busy that it looks like someone's literally just gone blah and put loads of furniture down, because that's also not gonna translate. It will look a bit like a junkyard. So it is a tough thing to kind of get used to. There's no real rule book, but I'd say lighting's probably one of the most important things in general, you know. Right, Holly is not here because Holly's busy, but this is Holly's shot again. As we were talking about symmetry, Holly also tends to do symmetrical shots very often, which work really, really well. I again love the depth of field of this shot. It goes really far back, but obviously has the symmetry to make it feel really busy. Again, framing at the front with the plants works really well to frame the shot. Obviously the trees at the top also frame, so you've got those kind of patches in the top and the bottom, which work really, really well. I just think as long as it fits the theme in your personal style, yeah, exactly. We don't want no junkyard, no. That's the thing. A lot of eggs about, very East. I mean, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Very Eastery, very bright, and again, the outfit works really, really well. A lot of people went for the purpley, pinky hair, which I like this week. I didn't, just purely because I forgot. But I wish I had, because it just works really well. Can get the egg arch work. Hence wasn't in mine. Oh, I love that. I love the arch, but it is quite wide, isn't it? Gaston would have a field day. Gorgeous. I mean, it's just on theme, isn't it? Very, very cute. I love it. Then we've got Mona's. Oh wait, Easter Bunny giving her Easter sacrifice. This one made me giggle when I saw it yesterday, because even without, I didn't read that when I first looked at it, and I fully understood it, and it really made me giggle. I think this is funny, and I hope people get it. I think they will, because it's kind of obvious. Like, you know how sometimes you see people do this kind of shot with Pua a lot? I think it's quite obvious to tell. The ones with Pua really make me giggle, so I feel like this one also gave me a really good giggle. Fully. I think it's very, very cute. And I love how Mirabelle's just here to, like, watch it happen. Mirabelle's like, I'm just going to close my eyes and pretend I didn't see you sacrifice the bunny. Who's to sacrifice the bunny or Mirabelle? True, which one is the real sacrifice here? Is it the two bunnies sacrificing Mirabelle, or is it the bunny and Mirabelle sacrificing this bunny? What's the truth here? That's the thing. The lore for this snap goes deep, and it could be either or, because Mirabelle could easily be the sacrifice here. She thinks that she's not part of this, but she could be getting sacrificed. You never know. But yeah, it gave me a good giggle. Very cute. I think it's very, very sweet. Mirabelle's waiting her turn. Oh, so the bunny's going first, and then it's Mirabelle. She's patiently waiting her turn for being sacrificed. Are they conversing the sacrifice? Like, true. Yeah, so I'm thinking they might be having like a little plot here to get rid of her. Which honestly, I think that's, you know, Easter spirit and that, like, personal preference. Right, next, very, very cute. Next we've got Abs. Very cute. I love the balloon arches in this one. I love how like you've used a couple, so it's kind of like a little tunnel, little walkway. Very cute. Very, very cute. Again, went with the Alice outfit. I was very tempted, so I feel like you've done it for me. I heard the egg chants. Egg, egg, egg. Okay, look, I'll tie her up and you hit her in the head. Literally, that's what they're doing. They're plotting against Mirabelle. That's how I see it. Adorable. Think it's very, very cute. The butterflies at the front are very, very cute. The pathway with the flowers and the eggs, adorable. Very, very cute. I like it. I like it a lot. I may be biased, but this is my fave. It's very cute. The biggest tip for dreams is to think first where the light comes before you start doing anything. Think about which time of day you want to take the shot, face the snap. Yeah, exactly. That's what I always do before I do a dream snap, is I'll find where I'm going to stand and then change it to the time of day I know I'm going to be using, so that I know that I'm in the sun's eye line. That's like the first thing I'll do. So that is definitely a very good tip for her, 100%. Gorgeous abs. No notes. I mean, it's just very cute, isn't it? And the little bunny. So cutesy. Next one, George's. Kind of uninspired this week, but I do think that the mask is kind of cute, so I went for an Easter bunny look. Again, another use of the mask, which I'm a bit sad that I didn't do. But very, very cute. Again, very symmetrical. There's a lot of symmetrical ones going on, but it just works so well, doesn't it? Having that symmetry. The outfits are very cute. I think the idea with the shirt and the jacket with this mask works well. It kind of adds that Easter bunny feel, I feel like, rather than like a skirt or something. It's very cute. The cake on the stand at the back's very sweet. All the Easter tables. I love how many eggs there are. And this little bunny here is so cute. These little bunnies. They're so cute. I love them. Oh, okay. Don't worry, Jay. I would have found it if not. I would have if you'd let me know. But I will do it. Don't worry. I've seen it, Kibby. I can't reply because I'm on Discord, but I've seen it. Don't worry. I saw it. Don't worry. Very, very cute. And I love, again, the eggs being used as the frame. Is a really nice touch. Very, very sweet. I like it a lot. Then we've got Simon's. Had to go with the ears in a spring dress. I think the background is okay despite it being an outfit challenge. I may like this slightly more than my spring one. I think this is so cute. I think I prefer it to your spring one, Simon, if you are here. Very cute. I love all, again, the flowers at the front framing the shot. You've obviously used the actual egg bushes, which I actually haven't seen many people do. But it's very, very cute. And obviously, again, a very symmetrical shot, which we love, you know? The windmills work really well. The pink trees at the top, the archway. The outfit, I think, is very, very cute. And the use of the little ears on top are just so sweet. But I just think it's very adorable. The lighting's great. Your character's clear to see. The background is very Eastery. I just think it's very, very cute. And I'm sad I did mine on a floating island because then I couldn't use these bushes. But I actually feel like they work so well. I think they also would have looked quite cool like at the front here maybe. But I don't know, maybe with the height of them they might be a bit tall. But I think they work really, really well. Very, very cute. I love. Ryan, it's Ryan's one. Now we get to guess where the frog is. Didn't put much effort in. I'm tired. I like the honesty, Ryan. Honestly, I respect it because I'm always tired. Can anyone spot the frog? I found it. That was a quick one. But can anyone else spot the frog? I bought the ears and completely forgot I had them when I did my snap. I do that all the time. Frog is easy to find this week. The frog is by the companion house. If anyone doesn't know, when Ryan does a dream snap, he always hides a frog in it. So every week we have a game of where's the frog. He was obviously tired this week and it was a quick one. But we love finding the frog. I also love this little rabbit back here running away. He's just so cute. And this little one here. Very cute. The outfit works. It's a very blue outfit you went for this week, Ryan. You went fully blue here. Well, actually, I feel like this is maybe more of a purple, isn't it, this shirt? Obviously, you can't really tell when it's like the colours. But I feel like this maybe is a bit more purple, actually. But it's a very bluey purple outfit. Very cute. Matches the little bunny. The frog is always making an appearance. And obviously you got some of the cute little Easter bits around. I like it. I was using because I don't have floating amber. Remember? Yeah, remember you can't use in there. I want him to blend in with the bunny. He does. It's very cute. I like it. And I think using this Oswald hat with the little bunny ears is such a cute idea, and I didn't even think of it. I forgot we even had this hat. My memory is not good. But it's very cute. And the Oswald bunny ears work very, very well. Very, very cute. I like it a lot. Right, then we've got Mel's. Mel's one. I was going to go back in and add more things, but I've run out of time, so here it is. I think Mel did it yesterday. Oh, 5 hours ago, I was going to say. I feel like it was last night, maybe, or this morning. Very cute. This is a very cute shot. I love all the eggs on the floor and all the sparkles from the buttons. I love that it feels like a little town because of the flower shop and the bakery. It feels really like you're in a little town. And it's like an Easter event in the town, which I think is such a cute theme. I didn't even think about doing that. I feel like that is such a cute idea. And the rainbows just work so perfectly over the top. Love finding the frog each week. So cute. It's literally my favourite thing. I'm like, where's the frog? I'm like, where's the frog? Posted today, but I haven't got back to it since Monday. I think it's perfect. I think it's great. To me, it looks like you're in a little town with all these buildings and they've held like an Easter event or like an Easter party, and that's why all the Easter stuff's out. Yeah, like an Easter fete, exactly. Thanks, Holly, for the clovers making 2 rainbows possible. I remember you saying you needed some clovers. Because you needed another rainbow. You have to use them all the time now. But no, they're very cute. It gives me like, yeah, little town Easter event. It's so cute. It's just how my plaza is right now, but it's just so cute. Very, very cute. Very pretty. And outfits, very, very cute as well. The little bunny ears. I think they're so cute. Well, the little Eeyore ears, technically. And then we've got Raffi's. Obviously, I'm only skipping this one because it's Coco's one for this week, which I can already see is unreal. No rainbows, but unreal. So I'll be looking at that after stream. Raffi's one. I don't think I've seen your one. Oh, because you posted 23 minutes ago. I was going to say, I swear I haven't seen Raffi's one. Because this is gorgeous. I love... Oh my god. Yeah. Beautiful. Love it. Hobby? What do you mean, hobby? Oh, the only thing I packed up from my plaza was the actual eggs. That makes sense. That makes sense. This is unreal. Your character looks incredible. Like, the outfit with the ears and everything just works so well. Wally looks just as cute. Oh, and Tiana's there too. Is she doing the little Easter egg hunt, maybe? She's just hanging out. I absolutely love the bubbles with the snippets and also the snippets along the path. I didn't even think about these. They look adorable. All the flowers about. Again, a very symmetrical shot. Works perfectly. The bright sky with the rainbows. I mean, I just want to be here. Like, I want to go and visit wherever this is. You know what I mean? Bye, Mel. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I want to visit this place. Because it just is gorgeous. And again, you've also used the marshmallows for the sparkles, which work really, really well with the Easter theme. I'm annoyed I didn't think of that. You guys are just on it this week. It's a gorgeous shot. I think it's beautiful. I can't get over how gorgeous your character looks. And the little bunny. Yeah, I think my favourite is the little snippets in the bubbles. I didn't even think about that. So cute. Very Eastery. I mean, it's just an easy 4K, isn't it? It's just so pretty. I love it. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Right, did you say yours was on here, Jay? Or does it not have the tag? Is that what you were telling me? It might not have refreshed for me. Here's yours. It's not refreshed, but I got it, don't worry. Jay's one. Does look cute. Last minute snap due to be on holidays. This is why I can come up with last minute. When did you do yours, Jay? Did you do it yesterday? Or this morning? Oh, yesterday. I was gonna say I actually haven't seen your one, I don't think. Very, very cute. Ooh, I love that you've gone for like a fairy core / Easter vibe. Which I feel like you do a lot, Jay. I feel like most snaps you do that are outdoors, Jay, which are a majority of them, you always go for a fairy core / whatever it is vibe. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when we did the princessy one, you did kind of like a fairy theme. When we did the spring one, you again kind of had a bit of a fairy side to it. So I feel like the upcoming Star Path is going to be your favourite thing in the whole world. Because I know how much you love the, like, fairy core style. Bunny Moss gives me the background's perfectly done. It's so cute. Oh, no worries, Ari. I'll check it after this one. That's absolutely fine. Thank you for joining. Gorgeous. I love it. These trees actually work really well. These blue ones, and then with the purple behind, it's just the coloring's perfect. Rapunzel's tower in the middle gives off this really gorgeous, like, fairy style vibe. With the little toadstools at the front adds to that. All of the little eggs and sparkles around the edge work so well because it keeps your character, like, central, and doesn't take anything away from your character. And, like, look at the little bunny. Look at the little bunny. Very cool. Session Room School is my style. Yeah. I know you love a good fairy core theme. So I always notice that your dream snaps always seem to be fairy core / the theme. You know what I mean? Which I love. It's gorgeous. And it's something very unique, which I like. But it, again, still perfectly fits the theme. And because you've, again, got the eggs as, like, the border, it looks like you're in this secret little place. And because of all the eggs placed around, it just fits the theme perfectly. Gorgeous. I love it. Oh, did you, Ari? Do you want me to wait for you? I'll wait until it's sorted. I don't want to change it. Let me close off just so I can refresh it, because if I don't refresh it properly, it doesn't come up. There we go. And I didn't want to obviously show anything. There we go. Tower's still there from last week. I wanted to move it. I think it works really well. This is Ari's one. Very cute. Oh my god, I love this. I love how it looks like you're like trying to get the butterflies to land on your hand. That's so cute. And the matching hair with the like Eeyore theme is so sweet. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. This house actually is a really good house to use. I always forget to use this house, but this works so well. Mirabelle with her butterflies is always a perfect touch. The rainbow's going over the house perfectly. All of the eggs and stuff near the front. So cute. Yeah, I want to live there. Exactly. Should we all just move in? Move into everyone's dream snaps. Very, very cute though. I like it a lot. Very, very sweet. My favourite part is it looks like you're trying to like have the butterflies land on your hand, which I just think is such a cute touch. And the little treats on the table, the little snippets on the floor, like there's a little frog and a little bird, which I think is absolutely adorable. Very, very cute. And fits the theme perfectly, you know? Beautiful. I love it. Very cute. Right, we are done with stream review, which means we are done with the stream. As sad as that is, it means we're done for the day. It's time to go. To be fair, it's been a longer stream than I thought. It's been a good 3 hours. I thought it was going to be a bit shorter. So I think we have done pretty good, to be honest. Who shall we send you to? I think we're gonna send you to, let me make sure I can pop it through just so I'm not forgetting to do it, because that is something I probably would do. I'll be like, oopsie, I forgot to do it. I'm gonna send you to Tink, because we love Tink over here. And actually, I haven't sent you to Tink in a while. To be honest, I haven't sent you to Tinker-Lily in a while. Yeah, there is a few options. I'm gonna go with Tink now. We haven't seen Tink in a while, I don't think. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for all the love and all that good stuff. I'm not around tomorrow just because I've got appointments and stuff tomorrow. And then I will be back Friday, because Friday's the next day I'm like completely free. So I should be around at my normal time. So earlier than today we'll be doing Dream Snap. But obviously Discord movie night is in an hour and a half over in Discord. We're watching Alice in Wonderland. So if you want to come and hang out and watch that, obviously go into the Discord and then put your interest in the event and it will remind you at the time. I think that was everything. Oh, and we're going to go and see Tinker-Lily. So if you don't know her, she's a wonderful, wonderful content creator who does a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley. She's absolutely lovely. We love her. So make sure you go over and say hi, leave a like on her stream, all that good stuff. Go and sub to her, all that stuff. And obviously don't forget to like this stream before you go. And I will see you again on Friday, or obviously in Discord for movie night if you are going to be there. Appreciate you all, and I will see you Friday. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.